Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Fletch. Our next senior is mechanical engineering major number 98, Ethan Swanner. Ethan is a 3-year varsity letter winner and has appeared in 18 games for the Fighting Engineers, recording 11 tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. On campus, he is a Phi Gamma Delta member, a member of the Human Powered Vehicle Team. Ethan is accompanied by his mother, Jody Swanner, and his father, Jason Swanner. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Swanner. Our final senior is civil engineering major number 57, J.K. O'Bannick. J.K. is a 3-year varsity letter winner and academic all-HCAC honoree. He has competed in 18 games with 89 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, and 4.5 sacks in his career with the Fighting Engineers. On campus, he is a Dean's List honoree, Sigma Nu fraternity member, and fellow chair for the American Society of Civil Engineers. J.K. is accompanied by his mother, Christy O'Bannick, his father, Jason O'Bannick, brother, Joe O'Bannick, and his fiancee, Mandy Sumner. Ladies and gentlemen, J.K. O'Bannick. Let's give one more round of applause for our 2023 football seniors.
It is by far the biggest game of the season here at Rose-Hulman in the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, because today it's the championship game featuring 2 unbeaten teams in the lines of Mount St. Joseph at 8-1 overall, 6-0 in the conference, and the Fighting Engineers of Rose-Hulman, they come in at 7-2 overall, also 6-0 in conference play. The winner gets the automatic bid to the NCAA Division III playoffs. Great to have you with us this afternoon. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Aspen Creek Grill, why go anywhere else for delicious food? Burtner Electric, providing quality electrical services in central Indiana. Boilermaker 374, we're second to none in quality and performance. Clean Slate, inspired innovation that moves business forward. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation and everything in between. And by Drumstick Dash 2023, move your feet so others can eat. Troy Dergowski, Coach Myers with us today on a beautiful day here on the campus of Rose-Hulman. But before we get rolling here and talk about what is, the biggest game of the year, I think love might be in the air. What do you think?
What?
Yeah,
love?
I got to tell you, love is in the air because there was a situation earlier that got all the fans on their feet. Did you see it?
No. Did our camera catch it?
I think it did.
Let's watch the replay.
Yeah, let's take a look at this because here is one of the seniors.
Oh, my.
Proposing. Jake O'Bannick is going to get married soon.
she doesn't know what's going on.
No, she's in complete shock.
And to be transparent to everybody, he didn't know what was going on because he wasn't going to get his picture taken.
Yeah.
But I think she said, well, she's wearing the ring, so
she must have said yes. So congratulations to Jake and his fiancée.
I just hope Debbie doesn't see that or Suzanne doesn't see that, expecting her jewelry today.
Well, it's not happening. We've already discussed that. It's not happening. Right, so we'll welcome. What a beautiful day, a great atmosphere, and two teams are hoping to punch their ticket to the NCAA playoffs. And you know what? I know this doesn't happen every year that you have two undefeated teams at this time of the season. But what a way to finish out the regular season.
And the crazy thing, and we talked to both coaches, there's no two bids. Yeah. It's one bid only per conference, and then 4 at-large bids. And that 4 at-large bid, you got to be really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
And you're usually going Wisconsin to look for those 4 teams. Indiana, the HCAC has not been shown any love at all. And I'm not jumping on the committee, but this is a great conference.
Yeah.
Week in and week, we see great games week in and week out. High-scoring game. This game could be, folks, we're not lying, this game could be in the 60s today.
Yeah, both teams.
Yes. Yeah. So, going to be a lot of fun, and it's nice to be on board with you, and our crew's pumped. And we did basketball last night at Rose-Hulman, and I'm glad we're back on the football field. I feel comfortable here than I did on the basketball floor. But, a couple more weeks, we'll be fine. But, man, this is a great game. The weather there's no wind. Well, slight wind. 55 degrees. This game will be, if it goes we could be underneath the lights a little bit about 5 o'clock. Yeah. Maybe not, but we'll see. Yeah. If it's 68, 62, my wife will be waiting a long time at Taco Bell.
Well, she's going to enjoy the shopping spree a little bit more.
Exactly today.
All right, Mount St. Joseph, a football team, as we will document here in a couple of moments. We're going to do the tail of the tape a little bit later and put these two teams side by side.
Right.
But there is no doubt they are having a phenomenal year, undefeated coming in. They're third in the nation in scoring at 56.3 points per game. They're number 1 in every other major category other than defense, and they're number 2. So they've really put together a solid year.
And, you look at that and you go number one, and you look at the comparison. Rose-Hulman, on the other hand, number two. So you do really have the best 2 teams playing today for the conference championship.
Well, let's talk. Give me some numbers on Mount St. Joe.
Mount St. Joe does not turn over the ball very much. They will score at will. I think the key to beat St. Joe is keeping their offense off the floor, the football field. Talked to the quarterback today. He goes, "Hey, it was nice seeing you today, Coach. First time you've seen us all year. What's going on?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Okay." He goes, "We're going to fling it everywhere today because we want to score points. And then defensively, they need to step up because with being number 2, it will put some challenges on defense back up against the wall. Quarterback is outstanding.
Talk about Josh Taylor. Big numbers. Josh has done it back-to-back years. Stayed healthy this year, which is very, very good. 62% passing. That's better than you did in Wyoming. Yes.
At 25, 23 yards. Here's the thing. 39 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He could play for me anytime.
Well, and he's got a lot of guys to throw to, and certainly one of them is going to be about as good as you're going to get here this afternoon. And Joey Newton, not a big guy, but one of the seniors, and he's put up some big numbers this year as well.
Not very big, 5'9", 160, can catch the ball, 706 catches, I think, on the year, 12 touchdowns, and he hasn't fumbled the ball. He's caught the ball, maintained the ball, only 1 turnover. That's pretty impressive.
We talk so much about offense, and we're going to talk a lot about offense today, but that defense pretty good, only giving up 21 points per game.
Yeah, you give up 21 points, but, late in the game, when the game is online, I don't think they've been tested in a game day crucial, we need to stop.
Yeah.
I will be interesting to see what happens. This is a great atmosphere. Both teams come on the field at the same time. I love that in college football. But defensively, they want turnovers. If they can turn over, that offensive team will score points.
All right, we're going to come back, talk about the other team that's hosting this championship game here today, the Fighting Engineers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll get to them in a couple of moments right here on RHIT.TV.
you an active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
See the fighting engineers ready to come out, and you hear
the starting gun.
There it is, and the race is on. All right, let's talk about this team because, again, they've had a solid year, 7-2 overall, 6-0 in the conference. They've won 6 in a row, 3-1 at home. What do you see in this fighting engineers?
They're home. 3-1 at home. They're home. That helps them. Offensively, they're real good. I think defensive is where they give up a lot of points. Secondary, they have to play really well. The safeties need help, and I think the linebackers are the key here. If the linebackers can shoot gaps and they put pressure on Jack Taylor, that means turnovers. That means points for Rose-Hulman.
Well, let's feature two of their best players. One of those will be Miguel Robertson, wearing number 10. Over 2,000 yards passing this year. The other number that really stands out, 25 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions.
Yeah, you talk about 25 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Both quarterbacks playing very well. 87% passing. Not bad. 2,087 yards of offense.
Well, Jalen Hobbs, by the way, if you don't know, he'll be the featured receiver we're going to see. But before we do anything else, we have the national anthem.
You know, a year ago, Troy, on this date, this game was played up at Mount St. Joe. Look at the weather conditions last year and look at the weather conditions today. Yes, it was the Snow Bowl, November 12, 2022. Sean Kroll on the call, and Mount St. Joe just really dominated. There was 2 inches of snow on the field. The officials made them clean off.
One nearly, and it is intercepted. Robertson hit as he throws. This one's floating in the air, and it's picked off.
Wow.
In the breaks tackles. Curie is going to score a hat trick. 4th down. Newton comes up huge. Taylor into the end zone. Mount St. Joseph.
Folks, if you don't think Division III college football is legit, I submit to you this game because it is fantastic.
Sean Kroll and Jarrett Lewis on the call last year, a year ago, and Rose-Hulman winning. Today's officials, Jason Ferguson is our white hat. Mark Nagley is the umpire. Jeremy Hipskip is the line judge. The Head linesman is John Disney. Side judge is Evan Woodland. Field judge is Kyle Hunt, and back judge is Christy Use.
Tail of the tape right there. You see the two teams side by side, and you're seeing a lot of big numbers up and down that, aren't you?
That gives you chills. If you're an offensive coordinator, you love that. If you're a defensive coordinator, you go, look what we've done. But you look at this. It's 56-45. This game literally could be in the 60s.
Well, there you see it. Those are the numbers they put up through the 9 games they have played so far this year. And the one at the bottom, though, if I'm looking at Mount St. Joe, I'm still impressed. They've only, in this conference, because there are a lot of numbers in this conference, to only give up 22 points per game. That is big.
I think that's very impressive. Hey, today is Veterans Day. We want to honor our veterans. Without them, we're not doing what we're doing. That is the freedom. We have a veteran in our crew today. And, Jerry, we thank you for what you've done for our country. And we thank you, if you're a veteran, for supporting what we do. And we thank you that you go to war for us.
All right, again, thank you very much as always. And by the way, it'll be Rose-Hulman getting the football first, and they'll move from left to right. Mount St. Joseph teeing things up at the 35. And we're going to see this offense first for Rose-Hulman. They do run the football better, and they've got a very good running back in Grant Ruperta, over 1,000 yards this year. We'll probably see plenty of him. We'll get keys to the game here in a couple of moments, and you'll also see the starting lineups.
We'll have 2 scores before the line.
I was going to say, we're going to have to hurry, aren't we? Deep kick inside the 5-yard line. We're underway. That'll be Hobbs on the return. Hobbs, very dangerous, and we know about his speed across the 10, brought down in special teams at about the 13. Let's take a look at the starting offensive unit here for Rose-Hulman, led by Miguel Robertson, the quarterback. 2,087 yards on the year. Of course, he has Hobbs, Daniel Heary, a couple of guys who can really throw the football, and there's your offensive line as well.
Yeah, I mean, all those kids, and, some of those young men are seniors, so you're going to rely a lot on your seniors today.
So 1st and 10. Football at the 13-yard line. Ruperta the lone setback. Once again, Robertson, the quarterback, will hand it off to Ruperta over the left side. He'll get a couple of yards there, and that's about it. Let's take a look at that Mount St. Joseph defense as well.
And defensively, they are very good.
Yeah, they got a couple of guys up front that are really tough on the edges. That'll be Buller and Brophy, the 2 defensive ends, and they're really stiff up the middle.
Brophy looks like a big old child. I was skinny next to him.
Well, first throw is going to be incomplete. That caught me off guard that somebody was talking about being skinny.
Wow, thanks so much.
That's okay.
Keys of the game for Rose-Hulman. Got to slow the offense down. They got to control the ball. Do not give up the big play offensively, and do not cause yourself any headaches with penalties.
So it's going to be 3rd down. They'll have to get to around the 23-yard line. Handoff Ruperta on the carry. Breaks a tackle, and he may get the first down, or is it going to be short by a yard? One little push extra, and he might have got there.
Keys of the game for Mount today, run, baby, run, run, run. That's all you got to do. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, and protect Josh Taylor. He's got to stay healthy. If he gets hurt, it could change the atmosphere of the game.
Oh, good crowd on hand. And by the way, a lot of fans here from Mount St. Joe. Yeah.
The concession stand was packed. It took me a long time. It took me 20 minutes to get my popcorn in.
I know. You were a little bit late getting up here. I was upset myself. So the first punt of the ball game, we're going to see Mount St. Joseph get the football for the first time. Probably going to have pretty good field position on this one as well. Good kick as that'll sail to the 40-yard line, and a return to the outside, and a good stiff arm right there. Still on his feet, finally brought down at about the 43-yard line, but a nice return on something by what we thought was going to be nothing, Cornell Beecham Jr.
But did you see the defensive player? He almost like guarding an offensive player in basketball. Kept him away from the zone and forced him outside till his buddies came to help him.
Let's take a look at that Mount St. Joseph offense led by Josh Taylor, the senior, 6 foot, 200-pounder. We'll get a look at them. There they are. Big guys up front as well. They go 275, 235, 230, 250, and 280. They're going to run the football right out of the chute, and the first carry across the 50 to about the 49-yard line. Mariano McKenzie, young man, leading this team in rushing this year.
Shot out of a cannon.
524 yards, hurry-up offense, back to McKenzie again. He got the first down to the 45. They said they're going to sling it around. I think they told you something different. They did. Here's that defense now for Rose-Hulman.
Josh. Maybe that what was the wink about.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I'm telling
so.
you what, hurry offense here, though. Quick 2 plays.
Yeah, they want to get right back to the line of scrimmage. A first down immediately. First down and 10, and they nearly fumble it on the snap as Taylor looks to throw a ball caught near side 35, and that's going to be another first down. Ball caught here by Caden Pollard, 6'4", 185, and a junior. Well, now you can get an understanding of why they're averaging about 56 per game.
Yes, sir.
They will give that defense no rest whatsoever, so you can't bring any substitutes in to give yourself a rest. It'll be first down. Taylor out of Mount Orab, Ohio. Switches now McKenzie from left to right. 2 receivers to the right, hash mark left. Receiver falls down. Taylor reads it well. Inside the 30, a flag is down.
Got to think you got to hold.
Well, I got all the way to the 22-yard line, but there is a flag here on the near side.
Oh, you may have a hold on the defense here.
Well, that's what I saw Pollard go down, so my curiosity brought me to go, hey, listen, was he pulled down? As the officials will talk about it. Mount St. Joseph trying to get on the board first. And it will be a holding penalty against Rose-Hulman. Defense here for Rose-Hulman in the last game against Defiance. You talk about a wild contest they had over 1,000 yards of total offense between the two teams. It ended up being 78-54. Wow.
Yeah.
60 first downs, a total of 565 rushing yards in that game. Just an absolutely...
They did win, though.
Yeah, 78 points will do it, I do believe. I thought it was a basketball score for a minute.
So the holding has been declined, so they'll go 1st and 10.
Taylor will get credit for the rushing yards, does not run the football a lot. In fact, this is a Mount St. Joseph team who does not run very often.
A lot of people say that he is not as quick as he should be.
Taylor has time.
Oh, he's got it flat.
And he's
nice
going to get away from one tackler there at the 20 and then knocked out of bounds here on the near side.
Center came back and took the seal. Nice job. Josh reads the field very, very well.
200-pounder able to scamper again for about 5 yards on the play. And Mount St. Joseph continuing to march here in the opening quarter after forcing Rose-Hulman to punt the football. McKenzie the lone setback. McKenzie gets the call, and he'll get to about the 15-yard line, shy of the first down by about 2 yards.
Well, this is 4-down territory. You're going to go regardless.
Well, and their kicker's pretty good. I watched him in the warm-ups. Got a good leg.
Was he kicking?
Oh, yeah. Rose-Hulman crowd getting into it right here. Taylor to throw.
Oh, he's got him open.
Got to the end zone, and it's going to be knocked down at the last moment. Pass intended for Beecham. There on defense, Adam Field. Take another look at it.
Look at this. That's a great no call by the officials. Both of them went for the ball. Nice job. Good defense.
Actually, Cameron Dorsey, the cornerback, gets credit for that defensive play. 4th down. By the way, there are a lot of cowbells out here, too. Trips right.
Stacked them.
Taylor looking left. His receiver well covered. Taylor scrambling, throws. Ball is going to be caught. First down and more, and he got into the end zone. Touchdown.
I tell you what, that second and third effort really worked. Josh did not panic. Taylor did not panic at all. Opened up late.
Beecham with the score. That was an amazing run there by Taylor just to get away from the pressure and then able to come back and get the catch and the yards after the catch for the touchdown. So now here is Farfsing, the kicker who we talked about in pregame warm-up, got a strong leg. That kick is up. It is good. Mount St. Joseph strikes first. They lead at 7-0. Well, the Lions score, and they score quickly. And one thing we talked about during the break is you really can't give them that kind of field position.
No, the field short field. Here we go.
Hobbs deep. Will they kick it away from, or at least try? Because Hobbs, very dangerous, going to sail into the end zone for the touchback. That's a key, too. You look at Hobbs. If you have to punt the football team, he's averaging over 25 yards per punt. He's a two-time All-American when you consider he's an All-American in track and field and football. You just got to keep it away from him.
Here's the play. He just went and sat down and said, buddy, I'm open.
How did he get that pass through the defender?
I have no idea.
That was crazy.
Houdini.
Yes. All right, Robertson on the years we mentioned, 25 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. Will bring his offense out for the second time here this afternoon, but now trailing at 7-0. Ruperta will get the call. Nice play up the middle, and he ended up running over one defender. Ends up getting about 8 yards, maybe 9. We'll give him 8.
Boy, he just plowed over the defensive player.
I think that's going to be the key. We talked about it earlier. They're going to have to control the clock. They've got to have long, sustained drives.
I think you're exactly right.
2nd down and 2. Play action. Robertson to the near side. Has a man. Ball caught at the 45. Still on his feet. That'll be Heary. And then Heary hit from behind. Got him an extra 5 yards.
Gets hit, spins, lands on his feet. That's pretty impressive. That's like you did back in Wyoming days.
Of course.
My goodness.
Heary, 61 receptions coming in.
He catches the ball, reverse fields. Watch this. He gets hit and goes 5 yards.
Ruperta puts his head down, runs over another defender at the 20, then out of bounds. Another first down for Rose-Hulman.
You think the offensive line said, not too fast, Mount Joseph.
This might be the start of that 60-59 ball game we're looking at.
Yeah, there we go.
Take a look at this run again.
Look at that. Bam.
He's running over defenders. 4 wideouts. Hash mark right. Robertson to throw. Has a man a little bit behind him, and that's going to be Jalen Hobbs. We talked about this young man and his speed, 51 receptions coming in, but averaging nearly 18 yards per catch.
Nice defense there by number 51. Did a nice job, and went and got the ball.
That kind of slows things down a little bit right there as Rose-Hulman quickly up the field, trips to the left. Now they'll bring a man in, and then they jump off sides. A little bit too much there on that left side. Dylan Page probably heard the footsteps right behind him.
And the rhythm of the game, those exact plays, and then you have the pre-snap penalty that puts you back 5 yards. That slows you down a little bit. Now you have to go regroup again.
This is a Fighting Engineer football team, 78 last week. 2 weeks ago, 44, 50, 52, 44, 64. They just put us some big points. It's always a shootout. Over the middle, ball tipped in the air, caught by Hobbs.
Well, it's good to be good, and it's good to even be luckier.
Yeah, he got lucky on that one. That ball hangs up a little bit longer. Could have been an interception. So it'll be 3rd down and 12. See where they're going to put Hobbs on this one. They start to put Hobbs to the left, and now they'll bring him to the near side.
Twins.
Here he will be on the left. Here in motion. Robertson, play action. Sets in the pocket, throws, ball caught, touchdown.
Nope. Oh, yeah, gave him the touchdown.
Daniel Heary.
How about that quick?
Nice way to answer. Rayberg will come in to attempt the extra point. Try to tie this thing up here in the first quarter. Well, that shows a good football team right there when you respond right after giving up that touchdown on a possible 4th down play. The extra point is good. We're tied at 7.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
Coach, let's take a look at a couple of the replays. Very impressive by Rose-Hulman. We'll take a look at those right after the kickoff because you got to see him again to believe him. Ruperta, though, I tell you what, it looked like Larry Zonka there a couple of times.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
Man.
Or Jim Kick.
Yeah, just like running over defenders. I think they think it's kind of a hobby. So now Mount St. Joseph will get the football. Tied at 7. This is going to be a very, very short kick. One of the upmen will get it inside the 35 and actually get about 5 yards on the return. Take a look, Coach.
Pretty impressive here. He had plenty of time. There's the throw. Watch this. Dive. Good call.
Oh, look at the body control by Heary right there just to make sure he knew he was close. Here, take another look at this one, too. Get a ground view of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, more impressive, huh?
Yes, sir.
Football at the 39-yard line for Josh Taylor, tied at 7. They don't really mix up their formations too much right here. They're going to run the football. Big hole up the middle, 50, down to the 45. Mariana McKenzie at 180 pounds.
McKenzie just hits the hole, and as we talked about before, he hits you before you get hit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to go make some contact.
Hurry up offense once again. Pretty much the same formation as we saw moments ago. First down and 10, football at the 45. Taylor to throw. Has time. Sets up. Now he'll take off with it. 40 down to about the 36-yard line.
Tell you what, defensively, the secondary has really done a nice job coverage defense. And Taylor just is running out of time. He just got to go.
Rose-Hulman runs a 3-3-5, so we have 5 defensive backs in the lineup here for the Fighting Engineers. Beecham in motion. Taylor to throw again. Fires to the sideline. It's going to be picked off.
Wow.
Unless they say he stepped out of bounds, it looks like they may say he stepped out of bounds.
All right.
That looked like Ryan Schmidt.
Boy, that was close.
Out of Katy, Texas. Taking a look at this one. Oh, he dropped it right there at the end.
Okay.
All right, big third down.
Good job.
Taylor with McKenzie in the backfield.
Blitz.
Taylor's going to run it himself, and he got the first down. I think that was design play right there.
Yeah, I think they shot the gap, and he knew where the gap was going to be open. Needed 1, got 3.
Well, they had a 4th down converted, another third down and short, but still quarterback run, very dangerous, and they're just finding ways to get it done. So McKenzie will stay in as the lone setback. Caden Pollard, the only receiver here to the near side. They'll give it off. McKenzie, big hole again at the 20, the 15, 10, and down to the 5, possibly 4. Where is the running game all of a sudden that has come from, huh?
Yeah, you know, we prep offense, pass. Well, that's why we do.
That's why you got the wink, too.
Yeah.
Hurry up offense again. Taylor looking for an opening. He's going to have to run to the outside. Took a big hit and run out of bounds, maybe at about the 3-yard line. They are wasting no time getting to the line of scrimmage. You talk about it being tough on defensive coordinators. You can't do much.
You can't do anything. Well, you can't sub.
Yeah, can't sub. Mount St. Joseph will make a change as Pollard coming out of the lineup. More of the run offense right here with 2 tight ends now in the ball game for the Lions. McKenzie, the lone setback, 2 receivers to the right. Quarterback keeper again. Taylor looking for a hole, and he got into the end zone for the touchdown. Just like that, Lions come back and answer the call.
About 2 minutes.
Oh, it took them that long, huh?
Yeah.
So they must be off their game a little bit.
A little bit.
That was an impressive drive, too.
Yep. Short kickoff. Little short field.
Yep.
But, boom, boom, boom. And, if the ball gets intercepted there, we're talking totally different things.
Exactly. Parsing with the extra point. It is up. It is good. Lions lead at 14-7.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Not only the HCAC championship game,
yeah,
but there's volleyball being played at Mount St. Joseph this weekend. And guess who's there to do the championship volleyball game? We are. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, tune in to the HCAC.TV network, and you can hear Clark Chafin and Adam on the championship call.
A lot of alphabet stuff in there, HCAC and
ABC,
RHI.TV,
KAJM.
I hear you. All right, so the Fighting Engineers will get a chance here on offense again. This will be Hobbs from the 5. The speedster to the outside, 15. A big hit. That's Brady Pierce on special teams.
No one touched Brady all the way down the field. He goes, I just freight train you right over.
Boy, Hobbs again, an All-American in track and field. We'll see him, of course, a little bit later, but that young man can fly.
Yes, we have seen him on the track, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Boy, track season going to be here before we know it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not too far away. Indoor track right around the corner. But right now, Rose-Hulman playing from behind out 14-7. Still over 6 minutes to go here in this opening period of play. Ruperta gets the call, and not a whole lot there.
Boy, they're just trying to run the ball right down the field with the behind the tackles.
It's going to be Jay Smith in the ball game for Ruperta. Smith had 610 yards this year. Not bad for the second running back in your lineup.
Gain of 1.
2nd down and 9. Here in motion. Smith will get the call again, and he might get a couple on this one.
Well, you can see Rose is trying to control the run game a little bit. Now you got to be real careful here at third and 6.
I just don't think they want a shootout, right?
No, you don't. No, they'll outscore you.
Wow.
And I think I think Coach maybe realizes that.
Trips left, man in motion, resets.
There's a trap.
Play action.
They've
got a man wide open on the near side. Ball caught. Nobody there at the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. It'll be Brandon Green.
How about sucking you all in, run, then I'm going to release. And he was wide open right at the line of scrimmage. Our replay will show that. And here we go. No one's going to play defense. Yeah, great. I love this game.
I'd love to know who missed the assignment.
I don't know, but Green sure is happy to. 1, I caught the ball. 2, no one caught me.
He was wide open. That'd be the kind I'd drop, see?
Yes, sir.
Extra point attempt by Rayberg. Try to tie this ball game up. It is on the way, and it hits the upright and is no good. Take another look at this. I mean, he is as wide open as you'll ever see.
Well, nobody's got him. No one. They released him.
That was Pierce, by the way.
Wow.
Pierce starts to go play the run.
Yep.
Got burned right there.
Caught himself looking in the backfield. And the extra point, how important is that extra point?
You know what? I don't know that that's going to matter right now. I mean, because I'm thinking we might be, before we take another look at it here.
Oh, look at that in zone angle.
We might be looking at something that 1 point probably won't make a difference even if we get to halftime.
Do you chase points, though? That's the key. Do you chase points early?
I don't think so. I think you're going to score.
Okay.
I just think it's going to be a free-for-all today. The numbers show us these two teams defensively, though I think Mount St. Joe's a little bit of an edge, but so far not today.
We should have gave this to the Wiz, and he should have put numbers together, and he should have predicted a score.
Still can.
He's got time.
Yeah.
Oh, he just said in my ear, 60-56.
Yeah, he might not be far off.
He won't tell me the winner, but he told me 60-56.
I noticed the lights, like you said earlier, might be used later today. Yep. Here's another very short kick.
Oh,
and then fumbled. And they'll get it back. Now, that was kind of a nonchalant effort right there on the return man, and you just can't do that.
Who got the ball, though? Okay. Rose-Hulman comes up with the ball, but I think he's giving it to Mount.
Well, Gifford Jackson was the return man on that, and again, he kind of just nonchalanted that football, and it nearly cost him. That's 2 now that Mount St. Joe has escaped a turnover.
Now, this is the deepest they've been,
correct? Yep.
So we'll see what happens here. Boy, that turnover would be huge.
Yeah. Football's at the 27-yard line. Engineers fighting Engineers, now showing a little blitz here by their linebackers.
6 men in the box. There's some confusion.
Gifford will now protect as you see Taylor and those linebackers drop. Taylor's going to throw to the far side. Ball caught at the 30. Still on his feet and finally knocked it out of bounds. On the reception, that'll be Joey Newton, the senior at 5'8", 160.
I like that they're showing blitz, but then backed up. 2nd and 2, long 2.
Newton coming in, averaging over 16 yards per carry, 43 receptions coming in. Handoff, and boy, I tell you what, got a yard out of that one, but Gifford got hit immediately.
Grabbed and rabbed. I'd go deep here. It's 3rd and 1, and go for it at 4th down.
Would you like the onside kick too?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Tomorrow.
3rd and 1. Taylor going to run it himself. Got the first down and more to about the 44-yard line. Well, he's a pretty good running back. It was a running back, a quarterback.
He calls himself slow. I don't know.
He does a nice job of picking that hole.
But he's big, Troy. Look at the size of him.
Yeah, 200 pounds. Does a nice job following those linemen. They're going to put the football at the 45-yard line. Taylor to throw again. Has a chance to survey the field. Near side, ball's going to be caught. Receiver went down on one knee. That'll be Zane Dine out of Marion, Ohio.
He's got plenty of time. Taylor has got plenty of time. The offensive line has done a nice job of holding back
Dine
the defense of Rose-Hulman.
Dine coming in with 18 receptions on the year. Again, they don't change that formation very much. Handoff, nice run inside the 45. That's going to be another first down. The carry there by Jackson Gifford. Boy, McKenzie running so well, and now McKenzie not in the lineup.
Other games in the HCAC today, Anderson, Manchester for the brass ball game, Bluffton, Defiance, and Franklin at Hanover for the bell game. All rivalries today.
First down. Taylor looking, pointing. Now he's going to be on the run. He pumps there to try to fake out the defender, throws downfield, and it's going to be incomplete.
And he might have been, he was close to being over the line of scrimmage there.
Pass was intended, I believe, for either Newton or Beecham.
I think he just threw it up for the grabs.
I think he's just ready to get rid of it, knowing the pressure coming.
He looked at the end zone, and right here, no, not even close to the line. My bad. I looked at the wrong line.
There are a lot of lines out there, too, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that
welcome.
helping me out.
You bet. Second down, handoff around the left side. Gifford, another big hole, and he'll get close to the 30. What has been impressive so far from Mount St. Joseph, throw, thinking we're going to throw a lot, and they're running the football effectively.
Yeah, they have.
McKenzie is back in, so Gifford, after getting the first down call, A little different set here with 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Taylor again to throw. Has a man open out in the flat. Ball will be caught down to the 20, still on his feet to the 19, possibly 18-yard line. That'll be Joey Newton. Well, here they come again.
Yes, sir. Knocking on the door.
We mentioned in the pregame, 3rd in the nation in scoring. 550, over 550 yards of total offense per game. Once again, Taylor. Taylor looking for an opening. Looks like Roger Staubach right here as he throws toward the end zone and open, and the touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
Beecham wide open in the end zone, and it was either So that was deep or Field, and neither one saw Beecham for the score.
And I tell you what, Taylor made that play because he kept it alive.
Yeah. I thought he was going to run back this way and
throw it to you.
Yeah.
You
well,
were
Fran,
right open.
It looked like Fran Tarkenton, too.
Yeah, yeah, best quarterback in the NFL.
I know. All right, extra point. Farsing's going to be busy again today, it appears. The kick is up, and it is good. 2:01 to go in the quarter, 21-13.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Hobbs will be deep, and he's the one guy you really would love to see get a nice return right here. But Mount St. Joseph coming back once again with another quick 7. Already 21 on the board here in the first half. Hobbs inside the 10. 15, 20. Looking to the outside. It's actually going to be Heary instead of Hobbs. And Heary, nice return. Good field position here for Rose-Hulman.
Both teams has given up a lot of big plays. Here's Taylor dancing around. He does look like Fran Tarkenton a little bit.
He does.
What I like about that, he's held on to the ball. But my old football coach probably slapped that right out of my hand.
Yeah, and then give
Yell
you
at
what
you.
for, yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, we played a pretty good quarter so far.
Yeah, a lot of points. If you love offense, it's happening here
welcome
today.
To Arena Football HCA style.
No kidding. Here's the handoff, Ruperta. And Ruperta is going to get stopped to the line of scrimmage. Good defense. Big fella up front, number 92, Rutherford. One of the first ones there. You have Brophy, Fuller, Tucker, and Buller up front. Owens, Wright, Pierce, the 3 linebackers. And then you have Andrew Pierce, Austin, Donnerworth, and Smith as your 4 defensive backs here today for Mount St. Joseph. 2 receivers to the near side. The tight end will reset. The throw to the sideline. It's going to be caught, but it's out of bounds.
I don't know. Both officials now coming toward each other.
Actually, the catch was made by Hobbs, but I think he was out of bounds. Yep. So all of a sudden now 3rd down. Big play here for Rose-Hulman. Big crowd on hand, both ends. In fact, you look at both stands are very full.
The tailgating was wild today.
A lot of folks there, too. Ruperta resets to the left. Throw over the middle. Ball going to be caught, and there's your speedster Hobbs. First down and more down to the 41.
He went to the pole, to the post. He went all the way down, turned to the post, and was wide open. Nice job. Here we go. Post play. Beautiful.
First down. Robertson hands off to Ruperta. Ruperta to the outside, down to the 35, and puts his head down. Gets another nice gain of about 9 yards.
2nd and 1. 35 seconds left in the game, first quarter.
Sure, some of the fans that just tuned in are going, is this still in the first quarter?
half? Yeah.
You kidding me? Robertson to Ruperta. Ruperta once again to the 30, maybe 29-yard line.
Got the first down. That's all that you want here. And that could be the last play of the first quarter. But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
He's not waiting, is he? No way.
They have 10 to go here before the end of the opening period of play. Robertson, here in motion. Robertson, play action, looks to throw. Now takes off, going to be dumped right at about the line of scrimmage. And that is going to end the opening period of play. We've had plenty of fireworks already. Mount St. Joseph leads at 21-13.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
(21-13) after one will switch ends, and now Rose-Hulman at 2nd down and 10. They have converted some big plays already, even 3rd and long and 3rd and short, so don't be surprised again if they aren't able to accomplish it again right here. Robertson hands off Ruperta. Ruperta breaks one tackle there, and he'll get a couple on the play, but it's going to be a short gain.
Mount St. Joe leads the series, all-time series, 12-9. Current streak is Mount St. Joseph has won one straight. Again, last year's 40-31 win. The last time Rose-Hulman won was 58-21 and 21. 58 points. So they've been known to score.
Should expect a lot. Ruperta once again puts his head down. He'll get a couple out of this one, but now you're looking at 4th down. They've got to get inside the 20 for a first down.
You go for 3 here? Do you start chasing?
No.
Okay.
Too early.
All right.
So they're going to go for it anyway, 4th down. 4 wideouts. Tight end will reset to the right. Robertson flushed out of the pocket. Sidearms that one to his tight end, and he's well short. He's going to miss it by about 3 yards, and for the first time, the defense coming up big here today for Mount St. Joseph.
You mean a defensive stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's rare, isn't it?
It is rare in this game.
That's big, though, right there. We'll get you an update on that Anderson contest. 6-0 Manchester in the first.
That is the brass ball game. The other games going on as well is Bluffton Defiance and Franklin Hanover.
All right, so Mount St. Joseph takes over 1st and 10. Hand off McKenzie. McKenzie will get about 5 on this carry.
And that is the end of the first quarter up at Manchester, 6-0 Manchester over Anderson.
Taylor to throw. Plenty of time. Fires. Ball's going to be caught first down across the 50. There he is again. Cornell Beecham Jr., only at 5'8", but he has burned Rose-Hulman a couple of times.
I tell you
in
what,
the first half.
sidearm is pretty impressive with Taylor.
Yeah. That's what you call slinging it.
Well, with no wink, right?
Yeah,
okay.
He's slinging it all right. First down, football at the 47-yard line for Taylor. Here's McKenzie again. Get maybe 3 on this one. Put it at the 44-yard line. It'll be second down. Beecham not even the leading receiver on the team. That's Joey Newton.
And Newton hasn't touched the ball.
One time.
One time.
Yeah. Well, second down. Taylor to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Now throws. Ball's going to be dropped by Beecham inside the 35. Would have been enough for a first down.
He had the ball, hit the ground, ball came up. He's upset with himself, hitting himself in the face mask. But boy. Okay, big third down.
Have to get to the 37 for the first down. Trips left.
Got to watch Taylor. He can make plays. If he got time, he can make plays with his legs.
Taylor sets in the pocket.
Plenty of
Goes
time.
to the sideline, and it's going to be overthrown, intended there for Joey Newton, and it's going to be fourth down.
And I tell you what, Troy, he had him open at the 20 and waited. 4th and 7. Oh, we're going here.
That shows confidence in your offense. Or confidence in your defense,
Okay,
too.
Coach Hop, let's see what you got.
Here we go. Taylor will have McKenzie in the backfield.
Could be very easily a hard count here, Troy.
Or they're going to push punt it. Because that is a deep shotgun right there.
There you go. Sideline.
Well, Taylor's a quarterback, not a punter.
No, he's not a punter. This is going up to the 35, right at the 30.
Well, not bad for a little pooch.
At least he kicked it. I would have missed it.
You know what would have been really impressive is if he can get in the shotgun that deep and throw it from there, he'd still have more protection, right?
Goodness.
It'd take a while to
He's
get to him.
got the arm to do that.
Why don't you ever just use your long snapper and snap it to your quarterback and give him plenty of time? Wouldn't it make sense?
You're going to change the game again,
Change the game again, yes. Ruperta on the carry. This time we're going to lose a yard or so.
I'm sure we have new viewers. So for 9 weeks, Troy and I have tried to change the game of football. The coin toss would be a duel if you just joined us.
Yes.
And then whoever wins the duel gets the ball 3 or 4 times before the other team gets the ball.
Two other rules I want to see is if you commit a penalty, you got to take a player out of the game like hockey.
Oh, my.
But you can only be 2 down like hockey.
Okay.
And eliminate punting. If you can't get down the field on your own, you shouldn't be able to punt the football.
Our viewers in Southern California love you right now.
I'm glad they do. 4 wideouts. Robertson escapes pressure, throws down the middle of the field. Ball's going to be caught.
Fumble!
And then the catch and a fumble on the hard hit. And I believe maybe Rose-Hulman may have gotten it back, or are they going to call it incomplete?
Nope, it's a pass.
All right. Boy, he took a big-time hit. That was Brandon Green. Green out of Dixon, California.
Boy, that ball fell quick.
First down. Handoff Ruperta. Starts left, goes right, and he took a hard hit right there. Take another look at it.
Here's the. He didn't. I think that's.
That's close. Did he take a step?
Well, a football move.
Yeah.
So was the turnaround a football move? It doesn't really matter. It's first down. It's second down and 9 now.
Anthony Wright got the tackle.
Please
on
don't change
last
that
play.
rule, Troy.
Well, I won't change that
okay,
one.
Thank you.
But the other 2 are coming.
Okay.
It's like the shot clock in high school basketball.
No.
Robertson to throw. Robertson takes a hit late. This one in the air, wide open. Did he stay in bounds? No. Just a little bit out of reach for Heary to stay in bounds. Take a slow-mo look at this last one.
All right.
This is the catch. Yeah, he took
made
2
a football
steps.
move. Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
I tell you what, the guy in the control room has done a nice job today.
We'll give him a raise.
Yeah. That truck, that new truck that we got is really good. That semi.
Yeah, he drives it well, too.
He does.
Trips right. Robertson to throw. Robertson flushed out of the pocket. Able to escape defenders all the way to a first down. Well, Robertson says, you know what?
I can do what you can.
That's right. First down for the Fighting Engineers. Now knocking on the door once again. Handoff, or actually it's going to be Ruperta, yes, up the middle.
I'm telling you what, they're going to be wanting to be in the wool pool because I tell you, they are hitting hard.
Well, if you're a senior, it might be your last game.
Putting that uniform on today, you was thinking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you were fortunate that they retired your number at Wyoming.
Yes, never to be used again. Ruperta once again got caught immediately and brought down. Great tackle there by Grady Buller. And may have a player down for Rose-Hulman. You don't want to lose one of your offensive linemen. Big 74 Dylan Page at 6'3", 215, a junior out of Marion, Iowa.
It's standing room only over here today. We got people standing up. Incredible.
I'd like to know, we're going to take a timeout, talk about something in a moment, but right now, 21-13.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We are not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Back once again here at Rose-Hulman. They're still attending to Dylan Page.
You know, Troy, this game here, 3 years in a row, this has been for the HCAC championship. And we're going to look and see how many of these games have affected for the HCAC. Because tell you what, teams are hitting. There's the most important two people on the foot. Well, actually three. The trainers.
Yeah.
Without them, these kids don't come back and play.
Well, you can tell Page is not happy.
No, he's not.
And I don't blame him.
Did they take his helmet? No, he's got his helmet.
He might have gotten rolled up on from the back. Yeah.
He's going to get checked underneath the tent.
Well, he is out, so that's a big part of your offense out of there, your left tackle. Robertson will now throw, and boy, big-time throw over the middle, but Wilkerson unable to come up with it, but he was hearing some footsteps coming. Wilkinson, 10 receptions on the year, played his high school football at Castle out of Boonville, Indiana. 4th down again here for Rose-Hulman, and they're going to go for it.
4th and 6.
See, they've done me a favor. They've eliminated the punting.
You think Coach heard you?
Well,
stay on the field.
We're going to have a double reverse. Ruperta fumbles it. Ball still loose. Both teams had a chance to get it. Let's see if it'll be Mount St. Joseph coming up with it. Nonetheless, it doesn't really matter.
Because they don't get the first down.
Yeah. A little trickery there by Rose-Hulman trying to get something going, and now Mount St. Joseph will take over. One thing about it is you don't want this thing now to slip away.
Oh,
here
no,
in the first half.
You got to play defense here.
Really could use a big stop. Pollard is the near side receiver. 2 receivers split wide to the left. McKenzie in the backfield. They'll reset the tight end, sweep to the right. McKenzie, the cutback across the 45 to about the 42-yard line. I'm impressed with McKenzie. He just runs hard.
He's low to the ground, hard to tackle.
Number 24 is Gary Powell. He is the tight end. They list him at 6'2", 230. I don't know if he's 6'2", but I think he's 230. Man in motion, that'll be Newton. Newton will get across the 45 out to about the 40, maybe 9-yard line. They can put him down at the 8.
I'm just impressed that the whole entire offense doesn't change at all. The look does not change at all.
Yeah, very, very seldom. Powell now sets up as the tight end to the right. 2 receivers also split wide to the right. Handoff will go back to McKenzie. McKenzie
short.
He's going to be. He's going to be.
They're
I
gonna give
think
it
he
to
got
him.
it.
Yep.
Yep. So Mount St. Joseph.
I will tell you this crew will put that ball in play quick, won't they?
Let's do it.
Coaches got to love that because the rhythm of the game is expedited that way.
McKenzie, the lone setback once again here for Josh Taylor. Taylor to throw. Has time. Looking, gets rid of it at the last second, and then his tight end unable to come up with it. Gary Powell just dropping that one, a ball laid right into his hands.
But I will tell you, if Jacob Fields had his head up, I think he might have had an interception.
Seen a couple of drops today on both sides. 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped at 7:57. After that first quarter, it seems like anticlimactic now here in the second. Here's McKenzie trying to bounce to the outside. Knocked out of bounds. Not the 42-yard line. Able to lay the hit on him was Cameron Dorsey. We had all the fireworks in the first quarter, and I'm not feeling it now, Coach.
Come on. There's plenty of time left. 3rd and 4 here.
Yeah, we're used to scoring about every 2 minutes.
That's true.
4 wideouts for Taylor. Near side. Ball's going to be caught, and it's going to be good enough for a first down. That'll be Caden Pollard, the junior at 6'4", 185. And you can move the chains once again. We're going to put it at the 34.
I'm curious of the offensive stats that we're going to see at halftime. By the way, at halftime, we have a halftime guest.
Yes, you do.
Head basketball coach Rose-Hulman will be stopping by.
Big win last night. 1st down and 10 here for the Lions. Rose-Hulman showing blitz. They'll run the football over the left side. This time it'll be Devin Holt. Gets about 2 yards before being driven back. It'll be 2nd down and about 8.
And we must say this, Rose-Hulman women are playing in the volleyball semifinals today at 5 o'clock. And the soccer team, I think, are kicking off today at 2 o'clock. And that game has been starting. If we get some results, we'll let you know that those guys are up in Chicago. So we'll keep you posted. If you're an Engineer fan, we'll keep you posted.
2nd down. Taylor has McKenzie as the lone setback now. 2 guys resetting right here.
That's legal. That's completely legal.
I'm not sure the fans on the near side agree with you. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie, big hole. 25-20. 1 man to beat. The 10, the 5, touchdown. How about that? 32-yard score. And Mariana McKenzie puts another 6 on the board. It's now 27-13. You better explain to him why that was legal.
Well, because they stopped and reset and then got back into motion. Perfectly legal.
All right. Though these fans on this side,
I'll let them know at halftime.
Okay, thank you.
Will you protect me?
Yeah, for a moment.
You're going to go to concession stand.
Yeah, that's right. Farsing will attempt the extra point. We got some movement up front, and then, of course, the kick went right into the line of scrimmage.
I think we got a false start, or maybe the center saying, okay, let's see if you guys all can move at the same time.
That's right. Well, that just means you move back 5 yards and try it a little bit deeper.
Yes.
Which I think most kickers really don't mind.
Hey, I appreciate you doing that. Thank you.
Want me to move my binoculars there so you can see the replay screen?
I wanted to see the replay screen.
So we're going to try it again, this time from the 14-yard line. This young man's been busy this year. He's had a chance to kick a lot of extra points. This kick is on the way. It is good. 6:22 to go in the half, 28-13.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Here in Hobbs are deep, but we have volleyball.
Championship game tomorrow, 1 p.m. at Mount St. Joseph. Who could it be? Who's the final? Who's going to win the Final Four?
Get to that stage.
Oh man,
Anything
we
can
were
happen.
there last year.
Yeah.
A lot of fun last year down at Transylvania.
Mentioned here in Hobbs are deep. This will be here inside the 10. 15, 20, 25, and across the 30. Still on his feet. See if he actually that was nice. He stayed on his feet,
He did.
went on top of a defender, and still got a couple extra
And
yards.
again, let's explain the rule. You yourself have to be down.
Right.
If you land on a other body and you have not dropped to your knee or your butt cheeks have hit the ground, you're good to go.
What it was called again?
Butt
cheeks. Football at the 37-yard line. All right, at this stage, you need something here.
You score.
You need
That's
something.
That's all you do.
You got
to score. You got to stay in the game.
Because Mount St. Joseph, if I'm not mistaken, will get the football to begin the third quarter. Robertson to throw, going to try to go for the big one here, and a big-time catch. There is Jalen Hobbs, and he got hit simultaneously and still held on. That's what speed will do for him.
I don't know how he catches this ball because he's looking back for this ball.
We got hit right when he caught it, too.
He's actually looking in the sun, folks. That's great. Well, best two teams, you expect good plays, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. You go to your speed man, and you got some production right there. First down and 10. Robertson again throws it out here to the near side. Ruperta coming out of the backfield makes the catch, and he's down at the 20.
Look at this angle.
That's big.
Daniel number 2 is shot there. We
Wow.
have Daniel 1, Daniel 2. Thing 1, thing 2 is what Jerry calls them.
Yeah. Ruperta on the carry, inside the 20, upended at the 15-yard line. Nice response so far here for Rose.
Well, you expect this from Rose. They're not going to quit. They have the heart like their coach. How nice little conversation with him at halftime last night at the basketball game.
Yeah. And I'm glad he told you not to come to practice.
Well, he told me to stay off the field.
Yeah, he did. That's true. I was being nice. First down here for Robertson. Robertson sets up, has plenty of time to the end zone, throws the interception. There will be a return. And the first interception today for Rose-Hulman, and Robertson stepping in front of that pass was Andrew Pierce. Pierce out of Thompson Station, Tennessee. Take a look at it. Boy, just threw a little bit behind and too late.
I'm shocked that he ran that ball out.
Yeah, but you used to do that. You get an interception, just take off.
I was so slow, Troy, that they would have caught me.
In the end zone.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big turnover there.
Now you got 5:04. You do get the ball back, started the third quarter. You score here and
yeah, this is big.
Uphill.
So Rose-Hulman, their defense back out on the field once again. Taylor, the handoff, big hole up the middle. It's going to be Gifford. You know, the thing is, I look at Gifford, Gary Powell, guys that don't look like football players from up here.
Yeah.
But they are playing well.
But then you go down on the field and see how big they are.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I can see.
Well, they must be doing something right. Gain of about 8 on that carry. Taylor resets his tight end and hands off again. Here's another hole over the left side for Gifford. Got the first down and more. I'm still impressed the way that Mount St. Joseph has been able to run the football today. And they have certainly the clock on their side right now.
You want this baby to run.
And then try to make sure that Rose-Hulman does not get the football back. Taylor, play action, pumps.
Got
over
him.
the middle, and it was intended for Beecham, out of his reach. Now, Beecham only at about 5'8", not a really big receiver. But that one is off the mark. It'll be incomplete, second down.
Do you want to see good sportsmanship? Was that play right there? The defender could have blew him up and did not. Held up. Great sportsmanship right there.
Second down. Hand off. Sweep around the left side. Big hole. First down again for Gifford.
Gifford said, move out of my way, tight end.
Running like Frank Gifford. You remember Frank Gifford.
Oh, yeah. New York Giant.
That's right.
You know who he married?
I do.
Okay. Oh, you watch that show all the time, didn't you?
All the time, yes. Religiously.
Kathy Lee.
Yep, never missed it.
Okay.
First down. Football placed at the 44-yard line. Taylor once again out of the shotgun. Fakes it to his running back, throws, and another incomplete pass intended there. He and Beecham have not hooked up lately. Something is not quite right between the two at this point.
The other favorite show you liked was the 50-50 Club or Bob Braun, right?
Yeah,
yeah. The Ruth Lyons Christmas Fund.
Here's the handoff. Another big hole up the middle.
Off. He kept it on.
Well, he barely kept it on. That'll be Gifford again for a first down run. And right now, this run offense has been a big key in the first half.
What was the key? Run, baby.
Yeah. And we thought it was going to be pass. First down. Football at the 45. Going to do it again. This time only a couple of yards. I tell you what, Gifford has run the ball well, but McKenzie, who's getting a break right now, coming back into the lineup, going to give Gifford a little bit of a break. Still plenty of time here for Mount St. Joseph, and this Rose-Hulman defense needs a stop. You want to go down 35-13 at halftime. Taylor hands off to McKenzie. McKenzie, another nice run to about just shy of the 40. We ran over one tackler big time.
If you're Mount St. Joseph right here, though, any score, 3 or 7, is huge for you.
Big. Especially when you had Rose-Hulman knocking on the door. Chance to get points on the board. Hurry up offense once again, really spreading them out this time. Third down. Taylor hands off to McKenzie. McKenzie, and he's going to get a first down. Great second effort after he got hit. And you can move the chains. We're going to look at those running numbers. That's going to be the big surprise.
It's going to be the surprise.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Because I don't think anybody would have guessed this coming in. You think about a team that averages 550 yards of total offense, and yet most of that comes through the air. Taylor this time, near sideline, and the ball is going to be caught. I think it's going to be held on between the legs right there of your receiver, Zane Dine.
He did catch that ball between his legs, number 19.
Caught it, dropped it, and got right between his legs, and they're quickly back to the line of scrimmage.
Zane Dine on the catch.
Second down at about 4. Taylor again, looking all the way to his left and overthrows Beecham. Beecham starts to come back in. The pass goes a little bit further downfield, so again, another miscommunication between those two.
How about the hand fighting going on all the way downfield? They have let him play.
Yeah.
I think it's been very well officiated.
Third down. Football at the 29.
You blitz here?
Well, they haven't been able to do it yet. Might need as many defensive backs as you possibly can. Here they come. Taylor throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Getting behind the defender, Joey Newton, the team's leading receiver.
My goodness. Time. Plenty of time.
Well, and they did bring the blitz. You'll probably see it on the replay eventually. But Taylor able to get out of the pocket.
1:22 left in the quarter.
That's it. That was just a great
impressive
drive. Well, they're on pace right now to get 70. Extra point attempt by Farsingh. Mentioned he'd really be Very busy day for Farsing. We got a flag down.
For the second time in a row, we have a false start on the center. He's not hiking the ball when he's been asked to hike the ball.
Kicker probably tells me, listen, I want to move back a little bit here.
Yeah.
That's a little more challenge.
Give me another 5-6 yards.
Yeah. See how they'll mark this off here with only, again, 1:22 to go here in the first half. This one taking a little bit longer, isn't it?
This might be against Rose.
It might be Rose, yeah. Then the question is, do you go for 2?
Well, you got to replay because you killed the ball. Manchester just scored again to make it 14-0 over Anderson.
Big pass play there.
Looks like an 80-yard, 60-yard pass.
All right, after the brief
discussion,
amount of confusion as well on what we're going to do, we're actually going to move it back a little bit and try it again. 9-yard line, extra point attempt once again for Farsing, and this time he figures, you know what, I'll just kick it a little bit deeper, and he missed it this time. 1:22 to go, 34-13.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Well, the Fighting Engineers will get the football back with only 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining. Huey and Hobbs together and nearly collided. Hobbs on the return to the 20 and then brought down. They have not had the success on special teams that they certainly would like to have. So now, one thing you can't do at this stage is turn the football over here in the last minute 17.
Jack Dawson, the junior, make the tackle. Pretty excited about that. Well, you can't go 3 and out.
No.
I mean, you need to kill that whole 117.
By the way, just saw a runner on the path.
Yep.
Looked a lot like you. No shirt as he's running over there. Did you see him?
I did that earlier this morning.
Okay, yeah.
About 4:30 this morning.
When it was 30.
Yeah.
Here's Robertson, empty backfield in pattern, and the ball caught first down across the 35. On the catch, Chase Wilkinson. Trying to work quickly. Here's Huey. Huey, the cutback, and out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
That saves you a timeout, but you have all 3 left with 1:02 left. Hey, we want to thank the Holiday Inn Express and Suites. They're on 2645 Joe Fox Road in Terre Haute. They took care of us last night and this morning. Thank you so much, folks.
Robertson pointing downfield and throws it away.
Fine folks at the Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job.
Yeah, if you're going to visit Terre Haute, that's the place you want to go.
Especially at breakfast this morning.
Oh, delicious. I saw that you went back 3 times for biscuits and gravy.
I did.
Yeah.
And eggs.
Oh, did you get the eggs too?
And bacon. Yeah. And oatmeal.
Bacon's the word.
And milk. It'll be 3rd down. Robertson, plenty of time. Steps up and throws, and that's going to be just out of the reach of his intended receiver. What time to throw that time for Robertson. He was in there all day long. Huey unable to come up with that one. That's great protection right there. Unfortunately, it's going to be 4th down.
47 seconds. You've given them time.
Yeah.
You've given them time.
You give them 20 plus, and they're going to get a chance to score again. Looks like the deep man is going to be.
Look like they're going to go after this thing.
Yeah. That's going to be. Is that Beecham inside the 20? It is. Here they come. Wobbly kick right down the middle of the field, then bounces to the far side. Boy, Beecham, a terrible play right there.
He did. He picked it up, didn't he?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, that one bounces there. You just let that go into the end zone.
Well, you drop to a knee here with 36.
They may not. You might. They may not.
Okay.
Josh Taylor's like, I'm not dropping a knee with 36 seconds.
Hop says, we can score from 75.
Well, they're going to have to go 90.
Is it at the 10?
It's at the 10.
Okay.
So first down. Taylor finally got to get a.
Well, they are in the shotgun.
Yes, they are. McKenzie is the running back. McKenzie on the carry. McKenzie, big hole again across the 25, near the 26-yard line. Still 31 seconds remaining. Quick to the line of scrimmage again. First down. McKenzie. Line out one more time. Get a couple out of this one. Now that tells me they're just going to run it out here.
Get out of the darkness, and then
McKenzie ended up losing his helmet for the moment. Got a timeout.
I think he got a timeout because he lost his helmet.
Yeah. So Devin Holt will come in for the final 15 seconds. Keith had mentioned we'll talk some college basketball at halftime. Rose-Hulman got a win last night. Beat DePauw. A lot of young players on that Rose-Hulman.
We're going to talk about the freshmen, I'll tell you. There's a look at the Mount St. Joseph.
Can't hear the official right there.
He said the clock will start on the snap. And there's the...
What? One of the fans, what? It is taking a little while here.
Oh, okay, it is going to start. Okay, because it's an official timeout. We'll start after everybody is set.
All right, so there it is. Halftime of this championship matchup. Mount St. Joseph putting 34 points on the board here in the first half, leading at 34-13. Maybe the biggest play was there toward the end, Coach, when Mount St. Joseph had their backs to the wall. Rose-Hulman is driving, chance to score, and they throw the interception. So you end up turning it over and giving up another 6 points.
And the other surprise is we thought it was going to be run, and both teams are throwing the ball. 20 more, a 20-minute halftime, you could regroup. This game's far from over.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of offense left in this game.
Well, Mount St. Joe's, if I'm not mistaken, going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Yep. So, I think if you fall down another 6 or 7, and that's going to be quite a hill to climb.
It is a hill to climb, but really a good, clean game. 3 flags the whole entire first half. Pretty clean game. I mean, we're at 2:45. We've been known to be just starting the second quarter in some of these games. So a very clean game, very good ball game, and stick with us for halftime, Joe.
All right, we'll come back, talk some Rose-Hulman men's basketball after their big win last night. We'll run down the first half stats a little bit later as well and try to get you caught up on some of the college football going on this Saturday right here on RHIT.TV.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We are not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at askrose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at askrose.org.
Back here at halftime, as you see the score, Mount St. Joseph 34, Rose-Hulman 13. With us now is the head basketball coach at Rose-Hulman, Nick Sales. And Nick, you had a great win last night, and it looks like everything's in poor shape. And Troy does have 1 year of eligibility, but I heard you waved him off last night.
I did. I already had enough new guys playing last night. I didn't need another one. But
14 new guys.
Yeah,
talk about that.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
But a lot. But they're all really good. They fit the skill set that I was looking for. And I knew I was losing 5 seniors, so I needed a big class. And I don't like playing freshmen, but in a year where 13 out of the 20 guys are freshmen. Some of them get thrown into the fire a little bit earlier than what
the gray hair will begin to start more and more, Coach, though, as that comes on.
Oh, yeah. But the good thing is last night they showed that they can compete at a high level against a really good team, and I hope they just keep getting better and better because now film is out there on them. And I told those guys that today. It's like you got to keep improving, got to keep getting better.
Well, now with the RHIT TV, you're going to be under the telescope all the time as we have more than 12 of your games. So a lot of people will be watching you and scouting. You got to do some things after that to change your game a little bit. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I just got to make sure I keep putting our guys in a really good position to succeed, right? Like, last night defensively I thought we did a great job, but they did a great job. DePaul did a great job on the offensive glass, and then they got some transition baskets because we didn't sprint back and communicate. We got to eliminate those. I thought we did a really good job in the half court defense.
I thought transitionally, though, there's a couple times that you guys did a nice job where you caught them off guard. And that helps with transition baskets, especially in the college game, is very huge because of that shot clock we talk about all the time. Can get you, you're always in the game.
Absolutely, and I want to push the tempo. I want to wear teams out, and with our depth, I think we can do that. But, yeah, I love pushing it. I think it's more fun to watch. I think our fans that came to the game last night, hopefully they were very impressed and they want to keep coming back to support.
Talking about the crowd, that place was rocking, wasn't it?
It was awesome. It felt like a Division I game. It was a big-time environment, and I think they definitely helped us get over the hump.
We have a question because Troy and I was talking about you had about 19 or 20 guys on the other end that was doing some little trash talking. Is that design? Or I tell you what, I loved it. It was a lot of fun. It's gamesmanship.
I had no clue, right? Like I heard about it this morning that, one of the fraternities were over on the other side. I had no clue about that.
Well, they were doing the hatchets and all kinds of stuff, Coach.
But they definitely helped us. our guys, they talked about it all morning, how exciting it was, and it was the best environment our older guys had ever played in here. So I hope that continues to happen.
Talk a little bit about what you do. You played late last night. It was 9:30 by the time we're getting to our hotel. You got the guys out of the gym quick last night. You come back to walk through today. Is that how it usually happens, Coach?
We were going to practice, but I gave these guys today off because they have exams coming up, right? I tell these guys all the time, I want you in the gym, but I know the academics is first, right? With 13 new guys and exam week coming up, it's not like exams anywhere else, right? So I wanted them to come to support the football team today. They came here. I think they're still here, and then they're going to go do some studying. And then tomorrow we're going to watch some video for an hour of our game on Friday night. Then we'll practice for 2 hours, and I'm giving them Monday off again because a lot of them have exams. And then we have 3 days of prep before we head to the College of Worcester.
Well, if there's anything wrong with the film, it wasn't me. I was on my A game. Just kidding. Talk a little bit about games coming up. You got some tough competition, and you go away from home. Big difference on the road.
Absolutely, but we've played 2 away games. Like both of the scrimmages I played were both away, but for a reason. Right, when you got a bunch of new guys, I wanted them to get uncomfortable a little bit in different environments, and those guys handled it really well. But the College of Worcester has been a great team for many years. I know they're preseason #1 in the same conference that DePaul is in, and they won a game last night versus one of the better teams in Division III in Rochester. They're older, physical, really well coached. And then Hamden Sidney is also there, who's the #8 team in the country, who just beat the #1 team in the country Wednesday night. Widener's receiving votes in the top 30. But I just want these guys to see what the top 10 and some of the best teams in the country look like.
And the atmosphere will be totally different, and the routine is totally different. It's a road trip, as you mentioned. It's a bus ride. I was terrified when we had to ride the bus because I had know which knucklehead was going to do something knuckleheadly. Yeah. Don't miss the bus.
I'm very fortunate to have really good kids. They understand the importance of those things, right?
Well, you recruit those that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out the families. I'm figuring out the student athlete, right? And I take all the things into account. I tell our guys, like, listen, just like you evaluating us, I'm evaluating you. It got to be a perfect match for both sides.
Talk a little bit about what you do outside of basketball. What do you get away? I know you got a family. What do you do to stay away? Or you have a son, if I remember correctly. I'm sure he's a hoopster.
Absolutely.
But what do you do away from the game?
I'm around it a lot. Like, a lot of it is just family, hanging out, probably watching sports in some way, shape, or form, board games, card games. I'm a big river guy, on the water type stuff, and just like being outside, right? So the good thing is I love the summer. In summer, we're not in season. The winter, I like being inside, right, because of the weather. So a lot of family stuff, a lot of just hanging out, being around good people.
Yep. Talk a little bit about, we're going to switch gears a little bit, talk a little bit about Veterans Day. It's Veterans Day. We couldn't do it without the veterans and the men and women who have fought for our country. Kind of special day for you and your program as well.
Absolutely. And obviously my family, I have a lot of veterans in my family, and, so blessed. I mean, just to be able to trust them to go fight for us and allow us to do the things that we do and enjoy life on a daily basis. We're so fortunate.
With the score being 34-13, it's almost an offensive game on one side of the field here, Coach.
Yeah. And I know our offense can score points really quick, right? We had an interception in the red zone and had a couple missed opportunities, but I know these guys and Coach Sokol, to get them together at halftime is far from over because these guys can put up points pretty quick.
Can't wait to be part of your program. You have opened up the door. I like our little conversation, especially when you say, I'll call you back, and about an hour and a half later after practice, you call me back. Yeah. But we're looking forward to a great year with you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We take a break. Troy joins us with stats right after this.
Are you an active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
Sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man. it's being a Mason.
There you see a halftime score, 34-13. This championship matchup on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. As the winner of this game, of course, will get that automatic bid to the NCAA Division III playoffs, which will be coming up very, very soon. Here are the first half numbers. We'll start with Mount St. Joseph. Ended up with 23 first downs in the first half. How about this number here? 31 carries, 249 yards on the ground in that first half, 142 yards through the air on 10 of 19 passing. So in that first half, 391 yards of total offense for the Lions in the first half. Mariona McKenzie, 15 carries, 147 yards, and a touchdown. Jackson Gifford, 8 carries, 63 yards. And then Josh Taylor, 6 carries and 31 yards. Joey Newton had 1 carry for 6 yards, and that again accounted for their 249 yards. Josh Taylor, 10 of 19 in the first half, 142 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cornell Beecham, his favorite receiver, targeted 9 times, had 3 catches for 59 yards. Joey Newton targeted 5 times, 3 catches, 49 yards. Caden Pollard, 2 receptions, 21 yards. Zane Dine, 2 receptions and 13 yards in the first half. Now for Rose-Hulman, finished with 11 first downs in the first half. They were only 19 of 66, 19 carries, 67 yards rushing. They're going to have to get that going in the second half. On the offensive side, from a passing standpoint, 11 of 19, 251 yards and an interception, so 318 yards of total offense in the first half. You're talking about almost 700 yards of total offense between the two teams in the first half of play. Grant Ruperta, 15 carries for 52 yards. Miguel Robertson had 2 carries for 11 yards. Robertson, 11 of 19, 251 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and an interception in the first half. Jalen Hobbs had 3 catches. He was targeted 8 times, 60 yards. Daniel Heary, 3 receptions for 60 yards and a touchdown. Brandon Green, 2 receptions, 109 yards, had that big touchdown reception early in the ballgame of 81 yards. And again, 109 yards for Green. And then Chase Wilkerson, targeted 3 times, had 1 reception, 13 yards in the first half. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scoring in the first half. It all started at 10:48 of that first quarter. Mount St. Joe, Beecham, the 15-yard touchdown reception from Taylor. There you see it right there as he gets into the end zone. That made it 6-0. Then the extra point was good, 7-0. Rose-Hulman coming right back. It was Daniel Heary, 19 yards from Robertson at 8:50 to go in that opening period. Another nice play there. The extra point was good. That tied it at 7 apiece. Mount St. Joseph wasting no time. 6:32 to go. Less than 2 minutes later, Taylor, the 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. That made it 14-7 Mount St. Joe. Here we go again. First quarter, Rose-Hulman. This time Green. This is the big play. 81 yards from Robertson. See it right there, wide open, a blown coverage for Mount St. Joseph, and Green does the rest of the work there. The extra point was missed. That made it 14-13. Mount St. Joseph, about 3 minutes later, coming back, Beecham, his second touchdown reception of the day from Taylor. Taylor scrambling, looking for the opening, and then finds Beecham open in the end zone. The extra point was good. That at 2:01, that made it 21-13. And then we don't get any scoring until 6:22 remaining in the quarter. In the second quarter, that's McKenzie, a 32-yard touchdown run. That came at 6:22. That made it 28-13 with the extra point. And the final score, Mount St. Joseph, 3 straight scores. This will be Newton, the 29-yard reception from Taylor. As you see the catch right there toward the end of the first half, 1:22 remaining. The extra point was good. That made it 34-13 13 at the half. When we come back, we'll get Keith's thoughts about what we'll do in the second half, what Rose-Hulman will have to do to come back in this one, as Mount St. Joseph will get the football to start the third quarter. Football action right here on RHIT.TV.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Before we get ready for the second half, let's update you on a couple of the top 25 games going on this afternoon. Number 8, Alabama, leading Kentucky 42-14. Number 3, Michigan, beating Penn State at Penn State 23-9 in the fourth.
Michigan?
Michigan?
Yeah, and that Michigan blue?
Yeah, blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Without hardball?
Yeah, he doesn't need to be there.
Okay.
We were proven we can win without him.
We'll move on.
Texas Tech leading number 16, Kansas 13-10 in the fourth. Tulsa and Tulane. Tulane ranked number 23. They're leading Tulsa 24-16 in the fourth. And in the second, it's Colorado winning over number 21, Arizona 14-7. All the other games, a start time either now or later, so plenty of college football coming up.
You know what I've noticed in football season this year?
What's that?
Because of the writer strike, every channel, 8, 13, 6, and 59 locally in Indianapolis has college football at 1, 4, and 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Really?
And then ESPN has games all the time.
Right.
But if you really want to watch Division III football or Division III sports, you need to tune in to IndianaSRN or the HCAC.TV network or the RHIT.TV. We have it all for you. Speaking, we got a score. It is tied 0-0 up in for soccer.
Okay.
So we'll keep you abreast of that. Second half, if you're Rose-Hulman, you got to get a 3-and-out right away. And then I think you need to score your first possession, but you cannot let them even score 3 points in that first possession of the first half, of the second half.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I would love to know when the last time is this season or whenever that Mount St. Joseph ran for 249 yards in the first half of the game.
I would say this probably today was the day, because that's a lot of yards.
Yeah, for a team that throws the football, it caught a lot of people off guard, including us. So here we go. We mentioned Mount St. Joseph will get the football to begin this third quarter. Mount St. Joseph trying to punch their ticket to the playoffs, as is Rose-Hulman. There will be a return for the Lions. Big return across the 30-35, and still on his feet, finally knocked out of bounds, very close to the 46-yard line. Great return and a great start here from Mount St. Joseph.
Almost outkicked his coverage, didn't he?
Yeah. Certainly did. So Josh Taylor, 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Let me tell you, this coaching staff at Rose-Hulman has something. They will not let these kids quit.
Yeah, no reason to quit yet. Still plenty of football to be played. Taylor to throw. Ball's going to be caught. Short gain on the reception there, Austin Brock. Brock 5'11", 170, and a senior. Beecham, Brock, Dine, Newton, Pollard, all catching footballs today so far for this Mount St. Joseph football team. Second down and about 5. Again, they'll throw short pass to the near sideline. That'll be Newton and a first down. I like teams who do that little dunking.
The 7 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards.
And here's why. Because you're thinking they're going to dunk next time the guy
they go deep,
does a little move on you and he's down the sideline. First down. Football at the Rose-Hulman 45-yard line. McKenzie had that big first half. In the backfield here for the Lions. Taylor to throw again, looking to his left. Wide open, the catch down the sideline and the touchdown by Austin Brock.
The defenders ran into each other, fell down, and Austin, in the sun, catches the touchdown.
We have seen a couple of wide open passes here today on both sides.
Taylor's smooth, isn't he?
He is. That's a big one right there. Already 40 on the board from Mount St. Joseph. That only took them, under 2 minutes. Minute and 11 seconds to get on the board, and here's the extra point. Farsing missed one earlier, not this time. Quick score, and the Lions lead at 41-13. What a way to score quickly.
Yeah, that's right. That was not a long hair ponytail man. We got Christy Reese is our back judge. It's nice to have Christy on this crew today.
Oh, I was wondering what you were pointing at over here.
Yeah,
okay.
Christy's
long ponytailed man. I like that.
I was thinking about you, with your long ponytail.
You got that right. All right, so Heary inside the 10. Fighting Engineers need something quickly. Cross the 30 and out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Daniel Heary. What was our producer saying?
He said, Heary, Heary.
Heary. That's what we said. Heary.
Well, he's in the truck. That big, that big old blue truck?
Yeah.
That has the emblem?
Yeah.
That's where Jerry is.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear he's got air conditioning and everything in there.
Well, he doesn't need it today.
No, he needs heat today.
Heary in motion. Robertson to throw, and he's going to go down. First sack of the ball game.
But he took the sack instead of throwing the interception.
Declan Brophy. Surprising, we haven't seen a sack today up until
the
right
first
there.
One of the day.
Yeah.
Well, these offensive lines have protected their quarterbacks, but they needed to do that. Now you got second down and 17. You don't want to turn this ball over quickly.
Yeah, you need to get that defense some rest. Robertson to throw again. This time he has plenty of time down the middle of the field and almost caught by Daniel Heary. There was double coverage there, and he nearly came up with it. Looked like that was Austin Price, the senior defensive back out of Batavia, Ohio, and it was. So So all of a sudden, 3rd and long, they'll have to get to the 43. You don't like my binoculars, do you? You just got to pick on my binoculars.
It's okay. Can I have them?
4 receivers now for the Fighting Engineers. Ruperta in the backfield. They're going to have to throw again on 3rd and long. This time, Robertson flushed out of the pocket and then just gets rid of it. Great pressure there by Brady Buller.
What do you do there? That's all you can do right here.
Well, here's the other thing, that you're now behind the 8 ball. If you're Rose-Hulman, you got to throw, and that means you're going to see more defensive backs. Those guys are going to fall back.
Well, they're going to put their ears back, right?
Yep.
Pin their ears back and go.
Just don't give up a big play. You can nickel and dime your way down the field. The only problem is you just can't score quickly if you're Rose-Hulman right now, especially in the short passing game that they're going to have to be forced into.
Nice punt.
Beecham Jr. is deep at about the 32-yard line. The 40. Breaks a tackle, 45, 50. Still on his feet, 45, and then finally brought out of bounds. Great return by Beecham. And again, Mount St. Joseph, excellent field position. A player is down now for Rose-Hulman.
12:39 left in the 3rd quarter.
That's William Pitchford, freshman out of Dothan, Alabama. Haven't seen too many players go down. We saw earlier in the ball game Dylan Page, the left tackle, get injured for Rose-Hulman.
Got a program note. Don't forget Sunday, HCAC Volleyball Championship. Airtime at 1 o'clock. We'll go on the air around 12:45. Final 4 is played today at 2 and 5. You got the number 6 seed still in it, which is Rose-Hulman.
Yeah.
Again, that's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And we got a lot of action left for you. We got a tournament coming up back at Rose-Hulman, Thanksgiving weekend break. Going to have a lot of games on the network. We want to welcome you all onto the broadcast. A lot of viewers. Good. Over 15,000 viewers last night.
On all of them.
On all of them, yes, sir.
That's good.
I like the rule of putting the knee down.
You know, I was listening to your interview with the men's basketball coach, and he had the right thought there, and he asked him about playing on the road coming up. He wanted to
make it
uncomfortable for his players in the first 2 scrimmages, which is a good idea. As a freshman, things are not quite the same when you're in college.
Yeah, my thoughts was also when he mentioned the veterans, and his family's part of that. Have veterans in their family, and we want to honor them because today is their day, on Veterans Day.
So it's going to be first down. Josh Taylor. Going to have a little extra protection right here, anticipating.
I think they're going to go right to the end zone here.
Here comes that blitz. Taylor.
There's the legs.
Stops, throws, and just throws it away. Smart play there by Taylor.
He's got an arm. Good defense, though.
Well, he had coming. He was breathing down his neck right there and was able to sprint around him.
You know,
him extra time.
We had some players mention the chocolate chip cookies. We used to give the player of the game chocolate chip cookies. They wanted to know if Mrs. Meyer's not doing chocolate chip cookies anymore. He asked if there was a plate today.
No.
I said no. I'm sorry, couldn't make them.
Second down. Quarterback keeper by Taylor. He's in trouble, and he goes out of bounds. Takes a hit on the sideline.
Nice, clean hit, though. Well, we had a plate, and I think Thing 1 and Thing 2 saw them and thought that was their.
Speaking of Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Yes.
When you were talking, the Chick-fil-A sandwiches are over there. I don't know if there's any left because
Thing 1 and Thing 2 saw them?
Ate them like they're heading to jail tomorrow.
Oh, gotcha.
Stack trips left. 3rd and long. They have to get to the 34. Man in motion or reverse direction. Taylor fires underneath the coverage. Ball complete there to Beecham. Beecham at the 30. trying to break it to the outside, run out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
That ball it might have got deflected. If not, that was a dart.
Boy, but Beecham wide open once again. Take another look at it. See, look at him sitting out there. I don't think it was touched.
Wow.
First down.
Sat right in flat.
Taylor, keep it himself. Gets driven back. Want to be careful right here. Taylor giving a little extra shove to the defender after the whistle blows.
That's the WWE shuffle.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, the little hip.
That little shimmy right there?
Yeah.
They're going to say really about a half a yard gain, maybe a yard. They're actually going to move it up. We'll give him one.
Got positive yardage.
There you go. So second down. Taylor will have McKenzie in the backfield. McKenzie gets the call. Another big hole. 15 to the 5. Touchdown. A lot of broken tackles right there. And an easy run there for McKenzie for another score. And he's having a big day. Just a little too easy there, Coach.
Yeah, it was too easy.
Well, I'm pretty sure that all of us walking in here today never really would have thought that Mount St. Joseph would dominate on the ground the way they have.
And
today.
they have. You would thought it was going to be all passing.
They're going to have well over 300 yards rushing by the time it's all said and done, but the extra point attempt is no good. Second time today that we've seen a extra point missed by Mount St. Joseph. 10:41 to go in the third, 47-13.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Daniel Heary will be deep along with Jalen Hobbs. It is all Mount St. Joseph. They've now scored 5 straight times. Last time the Rose-Hulman scored, 5:22 to go in that first quarter. It was 14-13 at that point. It's amazing. This will be Heary inside the 15. Across the 30 to about the 33. First down and 10 here for the Fighting Engineers. Take a look at the score.
Touchdown.
There's one. There's
2.
another one.
Yep. 2 broken tackles.
Well, one thing about it, if you let what we've seen McKenzie, if you let him at that second level, he's going to be hard to bring down.
The extra point there that was blocked, that's how I am at Thanksgiving dinner with the granddaughters.
Yeah. Ruperta brought down. Loss of yardage.
I tell you what, Mount St. Joseph is feeling it right now.
Boy, and guess who's hurt again? Dylan Page. He was back in the lineup, and he went down again. At last, play made by Brady Buller at 6'1", 200. Yeah, you feel bad for Dylan Page here. He got hurt in the first half. You could tell he was frustrated. He is down again. It's kind of now one of those situations where you feel like when rains it pours, you're having a difficult time stopping this Mount St. Joseph football team on defense. Your defense has been out there a lot. They're going to get really tired, and now a couple of injuries starting to pile up too.
Right. There you go. Look at the Mount. They are probably right now 7 more minutes thinking next week we're going to be kind of busy.
Well, it would take a dramatic comeback right here for Rose-Hulman.
That does not look good.
Second down. So you lose your left tackle once again. So Robertson setting up out of the shotgun. Here comes the pressure. Throws out in the flat. Ball caught by Klein. Klein will be shy of the first down. Brought down at about the 38-yard line. 37, depending on the spot of the football. Looks like 37.
3rd and 7? 6?
Now, one thing here for Rose-Hulman, too, cannot take a whole lot of time getting their plays off because time is going to be a big factor. Trips to the left. Robertson again to throw. He has plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, coverage downfield is really good. He got hit at the last second.
How about
Robertson just had to throw it away.
How about the secondary?
Yeah.
That is their coverage right there.
Punting unit will come on at 4th down. That was, again, great coverage.
You know, when you're offensive scoring like they are, defensively, you're like, well, we're not going to let them show. We're not showing up either. We're going to stop giving them any points either.
Well, at first, the way Rose-Hulman was moving the football, you thought, again, we thought maybe we're going to be a 60 to 58 ball game, but Rose-Hulman just has not been able to produce any points. Since then, it was 14-13. So you got to give a little credit to that Mount St. Joseph defense. Beecham on the return. Drug out of bounds a little bit late on the hit, too.
But
gotta let go of that jersey right there.
Yeah, but quickly, the officials are there to clean that up.
Yeah, he was well out of bounds and then was pulled down by the jersey. So that'll add some yardage here on the return. Give credit to that offensive line today for Mount St. Joseph as well. They've done a nice job protecting Taylor and then opening up some big holes for McKenzie, Gifford, and Holt. There you see the official.
The bracket will be made on, is it Monday or Tuesday?
Monday, I believe.
Is it Monday?
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted. Our sports page, you want to tell them how they get on the sports page?
Yeah, if you go to IndianaSRN.org, there's a little button right there that says sports page. If you don't want to go there, you can go to radiotroy.com and find the sports page there as well.
I don't know who that Radio Troy guy is, but
I don't know either.
He's a good guy.
That's what I hear. Handoff, end around. Big hole again, and then a flag comes down late. That's going to go against Mount St. Joseph. Might have gotten Ronnie Lewis, the tackle there on the hold. That was Devin Holt on the carry. It might be our first holding penalty.
Yeah, I think so. The defender's going, what do they need to do other than drag me down? There's the holding.
Yep. Well, I would imagine at this stage for Mount St. Joseph, run some more and just try to run as much clock as you can.
I've never seen us on Diamond Vision before, but nice to see us on Diamond Vision.
You need the talent cam now.
No.
Huh?
They don't need to see us, our ugly mugs.
Right when you have a chance to be a star, right? Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. Okay, great.
So after the penalty, it'll be first down and 20. Low snap, Taylor. This time near side and nearly making the catch is Pollard. There's good coverage here on the near side as well, but Wyatt Bell able to stop Pollard from making that catch. Talent cam. You'll see the back of your head.
That's exactly right.
I always thought about the talent cam. You got to have some talent to be on the talent cam, right?
Well, yes, sir. I think so.
Yeah.
That's why Jerry's always on the talent cam.
That's right. So now 2nd and long. Holt the lone setback. Holt will get the call. 35, trying to get to the outside. At the 40, and then takes a hard hit out of bounds. There's another flag. I think they're going to get so on the call. Rose-Hulman crowd not liking that call at all. Now 2 in a row now.
Back to back. While we have this time, we want to thank Jay Jones and the commissioner of the HCAC and his whole entire staff all year long. Football every week. Games from Manchester to Defiance to Hanover, Franklin.
First down. Handoff left side to Holt. May get a couple out of this one.
Jay and his staff always very accommodating. We will see Jay at Mount St. Joseph in the volleyball tomorrow.
Are you going?
I am not. I have other duties. I'm working the CYO championships tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
Catholic Youth Organization in Indianapolis. Those young lads are probably watching this game today.
2nd down. Taylor will hand off. Another big hole. This running attack is just tearing things up here this afternoon. That'll be Holt on the first down carry. I'm still shocked.
I am. You know, I'm going to go down and talk to Taylor after the game before we leave. Hey, buddy.
Is he the one that winked at you?
He's the one that did. We're going to just swing it everywhere.
Mm-hmm. 4 wideouts. Beecham in motion, pumping, throwing is Taylor.
Open.
Wide open again, the big tight end. He'll get inside the 5. Does he stay in bounds? He does for the touchdown. It's Gary Powell III, the junior, at 6'2", 230. Somehow got wide open and scampers in. It's now a 40-point lead. Farsing, will come in to attempt the extra point. He's had 2 misses today. It's about the only thing that
they've done wrong.
Yeah.
He's got that one.
Extra point good, 54-13.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
I remind you, this game was a 14-13 ball game with 5:22 to go in the first. Since then, it has been all Mount St. Joseph. Erie on the return across the 20. Not much running room there. Across the 30, maybe to the 31. Well, this is another nice play. Look, he's wide open. You got to keep that balance, too, for the big fella.
Maximize your visibility, gain potential exposure through our on-site branding, social media mentioning, and much more. If you'd like to advertise on RHIT TV, contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org.
Ruppert on the carry to the 34.
Lots of games on the network. I'd like to help finance those. We could probably accommodate you.
Green will be one of two receivers along with Hury, who will be in motion. Robertson looking over the middle, then comes back. He'll find Hobbs.
Oh, nice move.
Hobbs across the middle and to the outside using that speed, and then finally run out of bounds inside Mount St. Joseph territory.
Tried to tightrope that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Boy, he's got some speed.
Well, that's why he's an All-American. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Robertson once again. Ruppert in the backfield. Ruppert gets the call, and he'll get a couple out of this one. Actually, maybe just one. Well, two things. When you think about maybe the keys to this game, what eventually happened is Hobbs will come out, is you had a running attack that I don't think was expected from Mount St. Joseph. And their defense has played well since they were ahead 14-13. Ball caught. That'll be Hury across the 35 and to the 32-yard line. First down. Robertson to throw. Robertson looking. Plenty of coverage downfield. He'll take off himself and go out of bounds after a gain of about 4.
One of the things that we talked about earlier is slowing down the offensive Mount St. Joseph, and just didn't get done.
Didn't get it done. Well, you can see why they are third in the nation in scoring, and they'll be a threat in the NCAA tournament. Their question is, who will they be able to stop, too?
Yes. Oh, blindside. Got him.
Oh, he had him wide open.
Little rushed.
Boy, that one thing, that, by the way, is Ben Klein. One thing we've seen a lot today is a lot of missed coverages downfield.
On both teams.
Yeah, both sides. It's going to be third down and about 7. Robertson will give it to Ruppert. Trying to pick his hole right there, and he'll get inside the 25. It's going to be short of the first down.
Offensive lineman fell down. It looks like he might have got shoved a little bit.
Wasn't real happy about that, was he?
No, he wasn't. 4th and 1.
That was Chris Schletz, the guard. Ruppert on the carry. It's going to be really close. I don't think he got there.
Maybe.
I don't think he got there. So Rose-Hulman stopped on a 4th and 1, and the Mount St. Joseph defense gets the stop. They're pretty excited. You're up by 40, and you're still excited about that.
We're high-fiving each other and chest bumping. I think they're looking for the Gatorade there, maybe, for Coach.
Well, they're going to wait a little bit, I hope.
I would hope so. I would think so.
You still have another quarter to go here. The offense back out. There's Taylor. McKenzie staying in the lineup as well. Newton to the near side. 2 receivers split wide left. One of those is Beecham. Handoff, and it'll be McKenzie to about the 27. Get about 3 on that one, maybe 4.
Earlier today, they had senior day. And had a proposal today.
Yeah. Right now, that might be the most exciting thing of the day for Rose-Hulman, just not their day today. Again, the way this thing started at 14-13, we were thinking again it was going to be one of those 60-58 games. Low throw, incomplete.
Let's take a look at this. This is the proposal that happened around 1:10 this afternoon. She did say yes. She did put the ring on. I think that's pretty cool. Football team was definitely in it, that's for sure.
No kidding.
And the photographer was in it. The photographer was right there ready to take the picture. Of course, Troy would give him some advice tonight.
Yeah. He may not want it. I think it's too late now. So Mount St. Joseph, third down. Taylor, near side, back shoulder, ball caught by Newton and a first down.
Newton has had a game.
That's a great throw by Taylor.
Yep.
Newton, the team's leading receiver, coming in yardage and receptions and touchdowns, 12 on the year.
I mean, he has 3 or 4 or 5. I mean, he just doesn't go for 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah. So after the first down, football will be placed at the 49-yard line. Here's McKenzie. Another big hole inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. His numbers are going to be just incredible by the time he's done today. He was averaging nearly 10 yards per carry in the first half alone. Second down and about 2. Taylor flushed out of the pocket. Taylor, will he run for the first down? And he's going to get it.
I tell you what, you give him, your coverage downfield is excellent. And most of them has been.
Yeah.
When he had to run and scoot, you have given him so much time, but he gets to the hole quick.
Yeah.
He's maybe not, he doesn't think he's fast, but a couple of times the secondary has done exactly what they needed to do, and he just goes outside the pocket and he can go.
Yeah,
he creates very well after 15
very elusive,
seconds.
Yeah. First down. Beecham in motion. Taylor to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Pass was intended here on the near side to Newton. Newton thought he got his jersey pulled from behind. So it'll be second down. Rose-Hulman crowd hanging around, though they have been very quiet for quite some time overall. Here is the run by McKenzie, this time around the left side. Forced out of bounds. See where he went out around the 26-yard line. So it's going to be third down at about 4. Well, at this stage, Mount St. Joseph will go to 9-1, but more importantly, 7-0 in the conference, and then they wait and see who they play in the NCAA playoffs. Here's McKenzie again, bowls his way for the first down to the 20. And if anybody looks at this tape, they're going to think, I thought all year long they were nothing but a throwing team, and now we find out they can actually run the football.
Well,
too.
Whoever's going to be watching this film will say, I don't know what to do, Coach. I don't know if we play defense for the run, or I don't know if we just play defense for the pass. They're going to be, I think they'll be a tough out.
Yeah, probably will be, at least for the first couple of rounds. Taylor to throw again. Finds a man at the 15-yard line, was hit immediately. That's going to be Newton once again. In on the tackles, number 17 there for Rose-Hulman. That's going to be Jackson Naviu. And we're under a minute. Well, if they get 60 on the board, they had 62 against Defiance, 69 against Manchester. Trips left. McKenzie gets the call. McKenzie, see if he's get up to the 11-yard line.
Well, they got 69 against Manchester, 62 against Defiance,
77
77 against Anderson, 52 against Hanover, 55 against Franklin, and Bluffton, 40, little down.
They were off their game that night.
49 against Bluffton.
Crazy. That'll do it for the third quarter. 15 minutes remaining. Mount St. Joseph, big-time lead, 54-13.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
That's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Manny made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
We have 15 minutes remaining here at Rose-Hulman. Mount St. Joseph, I think they'd like to see this unit get one more score, and then you'll probably see some changes. I think they're going to try to put an exclamation point on this.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the starters pretty much staying in the ball game. Zane Dine, one of three receivers to the right, including Powell, the tight end. Beecham in motion from right to left. Taylor to throw. Pumps, flushed out of the pocket. Pumps again, gets inside the 5-yard line. Well, Taylor just doesn't appear to be a scrambler and stuff, but he does a great job.
He does a nice job. The only take I would think is he doesn't protect the football much.
Yeah,
He's running with a loaf of bread.
He hasn't fumbled yet. So
no, he hasn't.
I figure unless he does,
you're
not going to bug him too much, huh? Football will be placed at the 3-yard line. Taylor to throw. And the ball's going to be caught and across the goal line on the reception. Touchdown. This time it'll be number 19, which is Zane Dine. 60-13. I think not only is it kind of an exclamation point for this game to lead that first unit in, I think they're going to send a message for the next team.
Don't mess with
that. We've got an offense. We're coming. Yep. So, extra point attempt is up. It is good. 61-13, Mount St. Joseph.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Are you an active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
You know, I think you would look good in Skins.
I don't think so at all.
Give it a shot. All right, Rose-Hulman will get it back. Final 14 minutes of their season coming up. Heary on the return. Heary, well, I tell you what, how about the special teams play today for Mount St. Joseph? They played well there. That was number 5 making that tackle. Looked like it was R.E. Turner out of Cincinnati, a junior.
Well, talking about grade, what's the report card for? Here's the touchdown. What would you give the report card here for defensively, offensively, special teams for Mount St. Joseph?
Offense, A+.
Yeah.
Running game, A+. Passing game, A+. Line protection, A+. I mean, they're just offenses just that good today. It's like Ruperta on the carry.
And what we thought was going to be a shootout, Rose-Hulman's Mount St. Joseph's defense held him one time, and from there on has held him since then.
Well, think about it. It was 14-13, and Rose-Hulman was about to score.
Going to draw.
Got the interception, and since then it's been, the whole thing has just not been this day for Rose-Hulman. That carried about the 23, so you got to say defense gets an A+ too. I mean, they shut out Franklin 55-0, which was kind of a surprise to me.
Yeah, I thought that was early in the year.
But think about it, you only giving up 13 to a Rose-Hulman team that is 3-1 at home. That pass incomplete. A team that had just came off 78 points against Defiance. They've had 78, 44, 50, 52, 44, 64. I mean, their offense has been clicking, and you're holding them to 13. Pass over the middle by Robertson. Be short of the first down. Heary on the reception.
This time we want to thank our crew. Got here early this morning, set up after a somewhat long evening of basketball. Jerry and his crew, all year long, has done an outstanding job. Thank you, fellas.
Third down, and
there's
now
an
a
offside
flag.
Oh, they call a false start. As we will gear up for one more round of football next week, and then our basketball season will begin.
Full swing.
Just a 1 week turnaround. Time enough to go to Brown County and watch the leaves.
There you go. And around Heary. Heary's going to be brought down. May not get anything out of that one. Boy, this defense is certainly playing well. We're seeing some of the backups coming in. Lucas Bowling out of Milford, Ohio, a linebacker, a junior. So the Fighting Engineers will have to punt it away. I just don't think any of us thought about this. We were talking this morning. Now there's a flag down. The way that Mount St. Joseph is reacting, this is going to go against Rose-Hulman. Not, again, as I was mentioning, I don't think too many of us envisioned what was going to happen here today, especially like this. And unsportsmanlike conduct now against Rose-Hulman.
You need to maintain your temper. And
yep.
These are tough. Boy, these are learning experience about life.
Yeah. Well, many times you'll hear athletes talk about the adversity that they went through
as an athlete,
and even in life, and it makes you come out the other side a lot better person. Because sometimes everything's not going to be rosy all the time. Return man will be looking into the sun on this kick. A little knuckleball will land at about the 47.
The roll.
Beecham was ready to make a return if he possibly could get a hold of the football. So let's see if there will be some changes here for the offense. Look at McKenzie still coming out. But there will be a new quarterback. This will be Prather, the backup. Prather is out of Cincinnati, 6'3", 193, and a junior. Prather on the season, 40-73, 452 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception. A 55% completion percentage coming in. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Prather's going to throw. His receiver went down. It was Zane Dine, and they were not on the same page on that one.
We'll have the impact player of the game coming up for you. Also trying to see when that draw is, but I think I got it in my ear Monday at 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow, Monday afternoon.
Yep. 2nd down and 10. Here's Prather handing it off. That's going to be McKenzie inside the 50 to about the 48.
And they seat that tournament, correct? Do they seat the division and the areas, right?
Yeah. By regions, I believe.
Okay. Could be seeing a number 1 team in a region right here.
You never know. I think that the 9-1 record is probably impressive, but they'll say, strength of conference, things like that. So here's Prather to throw. Has a man wide open on the near side. Ball caught, the cutback, and he goes down at the 21-yard line. That's going to be Ari Turner out of Cincinnati. So another 1st down there, looking to add 6, possibly 7 more on the board here. First down here for the Lions. Stack trips right. Prather to throw. 1-on-1 coverage. Dine to the end zone. And is he in? Yes. Great throw by Prather. His 7th touchdown. And another 6 points on the board for Mount St. Joseph. That's a heck of a throw right there.
And a late flag. Might have been dancing the dance Indian zone. Might be a little too much. Yep.
Here's your touchdown. You're going to get a really good look at this one.
This is right in your living room. That's a nice throw.
Here's your unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. You can see it right there. So the extra point attempt will be a little bit further back, or they'll do it on the kickoff.
Yeah, it's on the kickoff.
Farsing, again, he's had a busy day. Kick is good. 10:43 to go, 67-13.
Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Down to 10:43 in this one. It's been all Mount St. Joseph. Amazing that they've been able to put this kind of attack together since it was 14-13. I think it's shocking a lot of people here today. We'll give the Rose-Hulman fans a lot of credit. Most of them have hung around.
Yep.
Of course, on the other side, the Lions fans hanging around as well, watching a championship happening here today again for Mount St. Joseph. Return man falls at the 45. Take a look at it again. That's
nice
just a great catch, too.
Yep. Some air underneath that ball. Trophy presentation. I do believe we will have the trophy presentation live on the air for you. We'll have the public address announcer take care of those duties for us. There's a good shot of the crowd. Somewhere in that mess is Mrs. Myers.
I thought she went shopping.
She did go shopping. I'm sure she's in the stand somewhere, though, today.
Ruperta gets the carry as he stays in the ball game.
I hope Kmart or Kroger or Kohl's maybe rest her out.
You know, it is the holiday season. You ought to be happy to spend a little more money.
Thank you, Troy.
Sure.
We did get your present last year.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah.
Rick Easterwood is in. 6'3", 205 out of Bakersfield, California. Handoff again. Get the first down. Ruperta, the senior, getting some carries here late in this one as he'll be playing his final football game. Ruperta over 1,000 yards this year coming in. Double digits in touchdowns with 13. First down. Easterwood to throw. Goes sideline. Ball is in the air, and it is caught, and he stays in bounds. Great throw and a great catch.
Manchester looks like they're going to get their first win of the season.
Yeah. Brandon Green, by the way, makes the catch.
28-7 was that score, I do believe.
Here is Ruperta once again, gets cut down after gain of a couple.
Another successful year for the Heartland Conference football season. A lot of fun doing these games.
Nate Austin on the stop there for Mount St. Joseph. Second down. Ruperta once again, sweep over the left side down to the 10-yard line. I think he'd like to get Ruperta one more score.
Would be nice
in his career.
Yeah, his career.
Watching Dylan Page, the left tackle, down on the bench, and he got hurt in the first half and then got hurt again here in the second half. Low throw, ball's going to be caught. That wasn't a great throw at all. A nice job there by Jalen Hobbs to make the catch. Good enough now for the first and goal from the 5-yard line. Looks like Aiden Sturgeon coming in out of West Lafayette, a senior at 6'3", 245. He is the tight end. Ruperta out of the Wildcat, takes it himself, and did he get in? Looks like he's going to be really close, and they'll say yes. That'll wake you up. So the extra point. Been a long time since the Fighting Engineers have scored way back in the first quarter. Extra point is good. Get a chance, we'll maybe update you on some of the top 25 scores going on this afternoon. I know most of you are interested in that great Michigan team. 24-15 over Penn State. At Penn State, by the way.
Is that so on your behalf?
Here's your touchdown.
That's nice that he got that touchdown.
A good way to do it. Just put him in at the Wildcat and go for it. Colorado now leading number 21 Arizona 24-17 at the half. These games are just underway. Rutgers and Iowa, Tennessee and Missouri. Washington now leading Utah 7-0. Washington is ranked number 5, Utah number 18. Central Florida is beating Oklahoma State, number 15 in the country, 14-0 in that one. That's very early there.
That's a surprise.
Where are your Boilermakers at?
I think we're at Maryland.
Maybe Minnesota.
Minnesota, that's right.
Short kick and a return. Looking for running room, but nothing there. Devon Donnerworth on the return out of Lawrenceburg. Boy, already think about it. We're only down, maybe 2 more weeks of college football. And then we start thinking about the championship games, and then you're thinking bowls.
There's enough of them.
Yeah, plenty of them. I guess it is November, so.
In 2 weeks, we're in Thanksgiving.
I know. Mount St. Joseph running the football here, try to chew up the rest of the clock in this one. It's going to be Gifford on the carry. He's had a nice day.
Rose-Hulman will go 6-1 in the conference. 7-3. Very successful season.
I think next year, certainly if they can sharpen things up on defense a little bit, key players back on offense, so they lose, 22 seniors. Nice hit there by Wyatt Bell on the run by Gifford. This year, when you look at all the offenses, there were a lot of really good offenses in the conference.
Yes. A lot of high-scoring ball games.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that teams will be looking at is can they improve on defense? But today, I think it was proven, you got a great offense, but the defense might be the difference too. And you think about, again, Rose coming in with the way they've been scoring points. You've been held to 20 today. Mount St. Joe going for the home run ball here. It'll be incomplete, but the Lions not content with the 68-20 lead. That was Mason Harding out of Newark, Ohio, the intended receiver. So the punting unit will come on the field. A little surprised by that. You just don't try to run the clock out here.
Well, you want kids to play.
Well, Prather already got him a touchdown pass. What else do you need, huh? Low snap. Line drive kick and a good kick, but then fumbled. Ball loose. Who's going to come up with their bodies diving everywhere for it? And I think, at least from the reaction we're getting, that Rose-Hulman's going to get it back, but that was really close to being a turnover.
So recap the score was 7-0 early. St. Joseph then tied at 7-7, 14-7, and then 14-13, 21-13, and then it just started snowballing. 28-13, 34-13 at halftime, 41-47, 54-13 at the end of third, and now 68-20.
By the way, Alabama beat Kentucky today. Texas Tech got by Kansas. Tulane beat Tulsa in a close one, 24-22. Rose-Hulman running the football here. Whole slew of new players in. Josh Pearson out of Columbus, Ohio, 5'9", 185. So it'll be second down. Rose getting a chance to play some of their younger players here late in this one. Ball complete. And that'll be a first down at the 20-yard line. That was Eli Silva. We'll have the trophy presentation after this one. Rose-Hulman keeping it on the ground, and
this is when you don't want anybody to get hurt.
Nope.
Just go through the progressions.
Pearson on the carry. Get about 3 on this one. It'll be second down and 7.
Again, we ask you to check out the sports page and see where Mount St. Joseph may end up going. Pearson again to the 25. They will represent this Heartland Conference very, very well in this tournament. I want to thank Rose-Hulman and their hospitality, not only today, but every single time we're here. Jerry Collins and his crew. Crew back home in the studio doing a great job today as well.
It'll be third down and 4. They'll look to throw over the middle. Ball's going to be caught. Going to be very close to that first down.
Awesome.
Brandon Green again on the reception.
Sorry about that. Also want to thank Jay Jones and his crew. I tell you what, they take care of us as well.
Yep.
The HCAC crew. Championships. We'll have championships in volleyball tomorrow. Track and field, as Troy mentioned, indoor track and field championships will be on the network.
That'll be Pearson on the carry to the 36.
Baseball, softball, lacrosse, basketball for you.
I was going to ask you, speaking of baseball and where the Rose-Hulman baseball and softball fields, I'm still curious because it's very close to the road.
The foul balls could be a challenge on the interstate of Highway 41.
There's a Pearson carry again, got stopped immediately. I'm just curious if they're going to put netting up there.
Believe it or not, we will be here in March for baseball.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Another player hurt here for Rose-Hulman. They've had a couple of their linemen, as we mentioned earlier, with their left tackle, Dylan Page, going down twice. You know, the Holiday Inn Express, who took care of us here in Terre Haute, did a fantastic job. So if you're here, that is the place to stop. Not only were we there, 2 D1 volleyball teams were there.
Bellarmine College was there, and Murray State.
Yeah, so.
And you got to say hello to Brittany Newsom.
And they're remodeling.
Yeah.
They were, I know, in the middle of it, but they're hurrying to get it done.
Yeah. I noticed that you were swimming last night, late.
Yeah, I like to get a late swim in when I can.
I got you.
Yeah. Like you running this morning.
Yeah, I ran this morning. Yeah.
Rose to throw.
Caught it. Oh.
Knocked down at the last moment. Probably not going to call something like that this late in the ball game, especially with the score the way it is. Intended there for Brandon Green. So the punting unit is on. And over in, kick will land at the 29-yard line. Take a
nice
Rose-Hulman bounce, and so that's where Mount St. Joe will take over. They're spotted around the 25. See if any new. Oh, there's all kinds of new players in.
All kinds of new players.
One player that's playing now for Mount St. Joe thought he was in a yellow uniform.
Yeah, I thought he was in a yellow uniform.
Give you a little credit. Evan Deal, a senior out of Sydney, Ohio. Prather will stay in as the quarterback, and they'll run the football. That's going to be Jonathan Rager. Rager fourth on the depth chart. Football placed at the 30-yard line. It's been a long fourth quarter, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has one.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5. Prather will take his time before snapping the football, trying to get some more time off that clock. Rager again on the carry. Short gain there, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down and about 4. I don't know if I'm not more impressed with Mount St. Joe for a lot of the fans just hanging around here, seeing the final game of the year.
Well, the tradition here has been outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Years after years.
Rager again on the carry. Be short of the 1st down, about a yard. By the way, we were over here for the big matchup in soccer, men's soccer. And if you've ever been back in the soccer area,
you can,
but it's absolutely beautiful back there. If I get lost, that's where I want to get lost. You can run back here and everything. Just a beautiful place to exercise, which I know you did this morning, but you did it back at the hotel.
Early this morning.
Gain of a 1st down. We're going to eventually take a look at those seniors again who were lined up here on Senior Day. There were 22 of them. Here comes the Gatorade, by the way.
That was a green Gatorade.
Yeah.
That was not. Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, the coach doesn't mind that when you win a championship like they did today. Your final score, 68-20, as Mount St. Joseph winning the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference Football Championship. And again, we'll have the presentation of the trophy in a couple of moments. And congratulations to Rose-Hulman, a fine year. Two teams might be playing for the championship again next year.
I'll tell you what, 3 years in a row, it's almost like a habit.
Yeah.
But Coach and his crew will probably take a couple of days off before he gets ready to go again, as you see the lineups of shaking hands.
Do they really take a day off? No, coaches don't take days off.
My wife, I will attest that I never took a day off.
Yeah. Because even if you're not in the gym or on the field, you're thinking about it.
Yep.
Celebration beginning now for Mount St. Joseph, they'll be sporting some nice big rings next year.
I have no idea where he is, but our camera guy is somewhere.
There he is.
There he is. There's the picture. That's a nice shot. Oh, the flip. Another flip. God, I love it.
You know, what only would have been more impressive than that is if you would have done that or that right there.
Yeah.
They're just flipping everywhere.
That's right. As we will head down for the trophy presentation.
Well, that was an impressive performance today by Mount St. Joseph indeed. They just dominated. And by the way, Mount St. Joseph, 693 yards of total offense. Here's Rose-Hulman seniors.
Yeah, it's a good bunch of kids right there.
Yep.
Coach, and thank you so much for that group of young men for letting us call their games this year. Honor them. Coach, those kids will never forget this season.
I know all the players kind of shifted there for Mount St. Joseph, went from the flipping, now they're over there on the sideline. You see them right there. I'm assuming the trophy's in there somewhere, right?
I would assume it's somewhere in there.
Well, whatever the case may be, I don't think our camera guy is going to be able to sneak into that little bunch, is he? Well, yeah, they're going to be back at the round of 45 or 50. Meanwhile, you hear the band.
Yeah, you got to get the T-shirts.
You know, if our camera guy get us a couple of those T-shirts.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No?
No.
I mean, if he went in there and just started grabbing, he'd be all right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, though, if I may, until we get to the presentation, we're talking about, this is our second game this year. You and I have done a game over 1,000 yards of total offense. 693 for Mount St. Joe, 461 for Rose-Hulman. Our impact player of the game has to be Marion McKenzie.
Yes, sir.
22 carries, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. He only had over 500 yards coming in, yet he got 200 plus today. Certainly the impact player of the game, Josh Taylor, 18 of 31, 283 and 6 scores. Miguel Robertson had a fine day, 15 of 28, 294, 2 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. And Grant Ruperta finished his day, 27 carries, 93 yards. Big numbers, though, for Mount St. Joseph, nearly 700 yards total offense.
So Mount St. Joseph will end the year undefeated. Our camera guy is getting there, setting up somewhere. See what we have there. There it is.
Yep.
That is a great shot. Excuse me. Let me get that. Excuse me. There's your champs.
And now your HCAC regular season champions. Congratulations to the Mount St. Joseph University Lions on an outstanding season.
All right, there you have the announcement. Champions for this year as Mount St. Joseph wins it convincingly over the Fighting Engineers. For the entire crew, thanks for being with us for Championship Football on RHIT.TV.